entrance glass doors, which open toward the flagpole area. If you are in the middle gallery, your primary exit is through the main entrance glass doors, located near the flagpole area. If you are in the second or third floor galleries, in addition to the main door on your level, emergency exits are located at the ends of the seat rows on both the east and west sides. All these exits will lead you to the main hallway stairways, going down to the main entrance and out to the flagpole area. A quick guide. If you are on the south side of the gallery, turn right as you go through the emergency exit. If you are on the north side, turn left. Both will lead you towards the main hallway stairways. If you are seated at the rostrum, your nearest exits are on the north and south sides, leading directly to the rear entrance lobby and out to the helipad area. Finally, if you are unable to leave the plenary hall, do not panic. Essential safety items, a hard hat, whistle, bottled water, and flashlight are readily available under your table for your immediate use. Thank you for your attention. Your safety is our shared responsibility.
Good afternoon, fellow colleagues. This session is called to order. Please stand for the singing of our national anthem.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupit, di ka pasisingil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong baghaw, may nilang ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal, ang kisap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na
Dear colleagues, please remain standing for our prayers. Maraming salamat. Majority Leader, please.
Mr. Speaker, I move to call the roll of members.
There are no objection? Chair hears none. The motion is approved. Secretary General is directed to call the roll of members, please.
Roll call of members. Honorable Representatives. Abalos. Abante. Asidre. Acop. Acosta. Adyong. Advincula. Agaraw. Agyaw. Alano. Alba. Albano. Almario Chino Miguel. Almario Dennis. Almonte. Alvarez Jose. Alvarez Mercedes. Amante. Amatong. Ang. Angara. Angeles. Aquino. Aquino Magsaysay. Arbison Munir. Arbison Munir Jr. Arenas. Arrogancia. Asistio. Ataide. Aumentado. Ayon. Bagaw. Balindong. Banyas Nograles. Bangkoro. Barba. Barbers. Baronda. Baskug. Bautista Claude. Bautista Johan Monique. Bautista Lim. Beltran. Benitez Alfredo. Benitez Javier Miguel. Bernos Ching. Bernos JB. Biron. Bocobo. Bolilia. Bondok. Briones. Bulot Begtang. Cagas. Calderon. Calixto. Kawagdan. Cari. Castro. Catulpos. Caiton. Celeste. Sendanya, Ceniza, Shan Jan Franz Norbert Joselito Almario, Shan Junard, Shua, Shua Tai, Shungalao, Ko, Pilar, Cojuangco Jaime Eduardo Mark, Cojuangco Mark, Colyantes, Corvera, Cruz Agatha, Cruz Ricardo, Cruzado, Kua, Dagook, Dalog, Dayanghirang, Daza, De Jesus, De Lima, De Venecia, Defensor, De Gamo, Del Mar, De Los Santos, Di Macuja, Di Maguila, Di Maporo Imelda, Di Maporo City Amina, Diokno, Dionisio, Domingo, Dumogan, Duterte Harold James, Duterte Omar Vincent, Duterte Paulo, D. Faustino, D. Faustino Michael Carlos, D. Ian Paul, Elago, Emano, Enverga, Erice, Escudero, Espares, Espina, Estrella, Ferrer Antonio, Ferrer Jeffrey, Flores, Cortez, Frasco, Fresnedi, Puentebella, Galang, Galeos, Garbin, Garcia Albert, Garcia Dante, Garcia Jose Arturo, Garcia Karen Hope, Garcia Maria Angela, Guardiola, Garin, Gatchalian, Gato, Glepa, Go, Gomez, Gonzalez Alexandria, Gonzalez Eliza Micaela, Gonzalez Christopher Sheen, Gonzalez Roy, Goriseta, Guico, Gintu, Gulias, Gutierrez, Hernandez Cherise Ann, Hernandez Dennis, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Ramil, Hofer Hasim, Horibata, Ismula, Iway, Javier, Co Antonio, Co Elisa, Co Wilton, Honghun, Ko, Labad-labad, Lacson, Lagbas, Lagdameo Jose Manuel, Lagdameo Monique Yasmin Maria, Lagman, Lagon Daphne, Lagon Sunny, Lara, Lazatin, Ledesma, Legacion, Legarda, Legazpi, Leviste, Libanan, Lopez, Loria, Loyola, Luistro, Lumayag, Macapagal Arroyo, Makasait, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Mangudadatu, Manikiz, Marañon, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marquez, Mastura, Matibag, Matugas, Mendoza, Mercado, Mercado Revilla, Miraflores, Momo, Montes, Nava, Nazal, Nisay, Nolasco, Oamenal Henry, Oamenal Sancho Fernando, Olivares, Ongchuan, Ordanes, Oreta, Ortega, Uano Dizon, Padiernos, Panaligan, Pancho, Panotes, Pascual, Perez, Pimentel, Plaza, Pleito, Poe, Primicias Agabas, Pumaren, Puno, Kimbo, Rama, Recto, Rehencia, Remulia, Revilla Brian, Revilla Ramon Jolo, Ridon, Rivera, Robes, Rodriguez Eulogio, Rodriguez Maximo, Rodriguez Rufus, Roman, Romualdez Andrew Julian, Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdo, Romulo, Roque, Sagarbaria, Sakaluran, Salceda, Sally, Salvacion, Salvador, Salvame, San Fernando, Santos Maria Alana Samantha, Santos Mark Anthony, Shimura, Singson Rochelle, Singson Ronald, Singson Mihan, Solon, Soriano, Suwan, Swansing Bella Vanessa, Swansing Micaela Angela, Suarez, Suntay. Talyado. Tan Aman. Tan Joseph. Tan Keith Micah. Tan Reynolds Michael. Tan Samir. Tan Stephen James. Tan Chai. Tan Watko. Tariela. Teodoro. Tereng. Teves. Chanco. Tieng. Pino. Tolentino. Tuan. Tulfo Jocelyn. Tulfo Ralph Wendell. Tupas. Chutor. T. Umali. Ungab. Uy De Carlo. Uy Roberto. Valeriano. Vargas. Vargas Alfonso. Veloso. Veloso Tuazon. Vergara. Villa. Villafuerte Miguel Luis. Villafuerte Vincenzo Renato Luigi. Villanueva. Villarica. Violago. Yamsuan. Yap Arthur. Yap Christopherson. Yap Eric. Yap John G. Snell. Yatko. Inares. U. Jazel Victoria. U. Joseph Kim. Yulo. Zamora Maria Carmen. Zamora Isabel Maria. Zubiri. Mr. Speaker, The roll call shows that 238 members responded to the call.
Thank you, Secretary General. With 238 members responding to the call, the chair declares the presence of quorum. Majority Leader, please.
Mr. Speaker, I move to defer the reading and approval of the journal of the previous session. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Is there any objection? Chair hears none. Motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move to proceed with the reference of business and request that the Secretary General be directed to read the titles of bills and resolutions on first reading, as well as communications and committee reports. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Majority Leader. Is there an objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. The Secretary General is directed to read the titles, bills, resolutions on first reading, as well as communications, and committee reports for referral for appropriate committee. Secretary General, please.
Reference of business, bills on first reading. House Bill 9696, providing for a comprehensive nursing law towards equality health care system by Representative Deang Hirang.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 9698, strengthening national policy on healthy food reformulation by mandating the gradual reduction of added sugar and sodium in processed food and beverage products by Representative Olmentado.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 9699, converting the Garcia Memorial Provincial Hospital in Taribon, Bohol, into a specialty hospital to be known as the Garcia Memorial Women and Children's Specialty Hospital, increasing its bed capacity to 150 by Representative Olmentado.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 9700, creating the Environmental Health Bureau under the DOH by Representative Olmentado.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 9701, establishing an extension office of the LTO in Allen, Northern Samar by Representative Daza.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill 9707, repealing PD 1620, granting to the International Rice Research Institute the status, prerogatives, privileges, and immunities of an international organization by Representatives Ilago, Tino, and Co.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 9708, recognizing the participatory guarantee system as a form of forest certification for labeling organic products by Representatives Ilago, Tino, and Co.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 9709, prohibiting the distribution, sale, and use of glyphosate in the Philippines by Representative Ilago, Tino, and Co.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 9710, prohibiting the distribution, sale, and use of paraquat in the Philippines by Representative Ilago, Tino, and Co.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 9711, prohibiting the use of products containing genetically modified organisms on food and agriculture in the country by Representatives Ilago, Tino, and Co.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 9712, mandating the provision of a 15,000 pesos production subsidy to the Filipinos employed in the fisheries and aquaculture sector by Representatives Ilago, Co, and Tino.
To the Committee on Aquaculture and Fisheries Resources.
House Bill 9713, institutionalizing the Magna Carta for Public Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Workers by Representative Digamo.
To the Committee on Disaster Resilience.
House Bill 9714, strengthening local fiscal autonomy through an additional 5% share in all national taxes for LGUs by Representatives Tering and Garcia Dante.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill 9715, declaring August 30 of every year a special non-working holiday, Mandawi City, Cebu, in commemoration of its charter anniversary by Representative Uwano Dizon.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill 9716, establishing a business permit and licensing office in every city or municipality in the country and making the position of a business permit and licensing officer mandatory in every city or municipality by Representative Gatchalian.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill 9717, providing for the Bill of Rights and Obligations of Taxpayers, creating the Office of the National Taxpayer Advocate by Representative Gatchalian.
To the Committee on Ways and Means.
House Bill 9718, prescribing mandatory guidelines on the establishment and operation of LUCs by Representative Gatchalian.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 9719, renaming the Literacy Coordinating Council to the National Literacy Council by Representative Gatchalian.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 9720, creating the National Education Council by Representative Gatchalian.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture and the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 9721, providing for a national policy and framework for energy advocacy by Representative Gatchalian.
To the Committee on Energy.
House Bill 9722, establishing a nursing home for homeless and abandoned senior citizens in every city or municipality in the Philippines by Representative Gatchalian.
To the Committee on Senior Citizens.
House Bill 9723, providing a new separation, retirement, and pension system for the military and uniformed personnel by Representative Gatchalian.
To the Committee on National Defense and Security and the Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Bill 9724, reducing the minimum service requirement for retirement benefits under the GSIS Act of 1997 from 15 years to 10 years by Representative Gatchalian.
To the Committee on Government Enterprises and Privatization.
House Bill 9725, providing for the modernization, capacity building, and organizational strengthening of the NBI by Representative Gatchalian.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill 9726, providing for the Magna Carta of the out-of-school youth by Representative Gatchalian.
Committee on Youth and Sports Development.
House Bill 9727, amending the Department of Energy Act of 1992 by Representative Gatchalian.
To the Committee on Energy.
House Bill 9728, enhancing the implementation of the net metering program by Representative Gatchalian.
To the Committee on Energy.
House Bill 9730, establishing in the Antipolo Rizal a multi-specialty center under the Amang Rodriguez Memorial Medical Center to be known as the Amang Rodriguez Memorial Medical Center Multi-Specialty Center by Representative Ako.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 9731, establishing post-harvest facilities in every rice, corn, and high-value crop producing city or municipality by Representative Ako.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 9732, strengthening and expanding the high-value crops development program, institutionalizing it as the Bureau of High-Value Crops under the Department of Agriculture by Representative Ako.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 9733, promoting the use of aeroponics, hydroponics, and aquaponics for the production of high-value fish, crops, and vegetables by Representative Ako.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 9734, upgrading the Sindangan District Hospital in Sindangan, Zamboanga del Norte into a Level 2 hospital to be known as Sindangan Medical Center under the direct control, supervision, and management of the DOH by Representative Labad-Labad.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 9735, strengthening the STEM education system through curriculum reform, teacher development, modernized infrastructure, school expansion, and free scholarships by Representative Labad-Labad.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture and Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 9736, promoting the growth of a biotechnology industry in the Philippines and the creation of wealth from biodiversity by Representatives Saceda and Lagdameo Jose Manuel.
To the Committee on Science and Technology.
House Bill 9737, strengthening the katarungang pambarangay system by providing national and local support mechanisms for the lupon ng tagapamayapa, institutionalizing training-based incentives by Representative Vargas.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill 9738, providing for fair debt collection practices in digital and traditional lending, strengthening regulation of online lending platforms, establishing a verified collection identity system by Representative Vargas.
To the Committee on Banks and Financial Intermediaries.
House Bill 9739, amending the Laguna Lake Development Authority Act of 1966 by Representative Fresnedi.
To the Committee on Government Enterprises and Privatization.
House Bill 9740, establishing the Philippine Virtual Library by Representative Fresnedi.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture and the Committee on Information, Communications Technology.
House Bill 9741, creating a national high school in Macrohon, Southern Leyte, to be known as the Senator Roberto Cadava Cangleon National High School by Representative Mercado.
to the Committee on Basic Education and Culture,
House Bill 9742, mandating the teaching of Philippine history as a separate subject from grades 7 to 10 in junior high school and grades 11 and 12 in senior high school in public and private educational institutions by Representative Panaligan.
to the Committee on Basic Education and Culture,
House Bill 9743, recognizing the right to designate healthcare agents, institutionalizing healthcare proxy by Representative Bautista Johan Munich.
to the Committee on Health,
House Bill 9744, mandating the provision of comprehensive renal replacement therapy to patients in end-stage renal disease in national, regional, and provincial government hospitals, increasing the PhilHealth package rate for members by Representatives Tino Ilago and Co.
to the Committee on Health,
House Bill 9745, defining strategic lawsuits against public participation by Representatives Tino Ilago and Co.
to the Committee on Justice,
House Bill 9746, exempting the journalists from acting as the anti-drug operations witnesses and amending RA 10640 to further strengthen the anti-drug campaign of the government by Representatives Tino Ilago and Co.
to the Committee on Dangerous Drugs,
House Bill 9747, providing for reparation and recognition of victims of human rights violations during the Marcos regime, documentation of said violations by Representatives Tino Ilago and Co.
to the Committee on Human Rights,
House Bill 9748, granting government support to triplets, quadruplets, and other higher order multiple births.
Mr.
By Representatives Tino Ilago
Mr.
and Co.
Speaker,
One
I
moment.
just came in because I was in a committee meeting. May we know what page are we now? And what is the House bill that you are reading so that we can follow?
Secretary,
Where are we? Page what? Kasi makapal ito, oh. I was trying to follow. I cannot, because I do not also hear the clear House bill number. So, can you kindly really spell out the House bill number and the title and the author? What page are we now?
yes, the gentleman from Cagayan de Oro, Congressman Rodriguez. One moment, please. Thank you for your patience, Congressman Rodriguez. We're on page 11. Page 11, sir.
Page
11.
11. I'm looking now at page 11.
House
What-
Bill 9748, granting government support for triplets, quadruplets, and higher order multiple births, sir.
Again, House bill number.
9748, page...
Got it, Mr. Chairman. Thank you so much for your indulgence. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Congressman Rodriguez. Secretary, please proceed.
House Bill 9748, granting government support to triplets, quadruplets, and other higher order multiple births by Representatives Tino Ilago and Co.
To the Committee on Local Government.
Mr. Speaker, that is Committee on Health.
Thank you for your correction, Congressman Rodriguez. House Bill 9748 to the Committee on Health. Please continue, Secretary.
House Bill 9749, providing for the mandatory appointment of a municipal veterinarian officer by Representatives Tino Ilago and Co.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill 9750, withholding operational funds of units of the AFP and the PNP implicated in gross human rights violations by Representatives Tino Elago and Co.
To the Committee on National Defense and Security and the Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Bill 9751, mandating the observance of 23 November of every year as National Consciousness Day to End Impunity by Representatives Tino Elago and Co.
To the Committee on Human Rights.
House Bill 9752, creating programs for incarcerated parents and their children by Representatives Tino Elago and Co.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill 9753, repealing RA 11506, granting San Miguel Aerocity Inc. a franchise to construct, develop, establish, operate, and maintain a domestic and international airport in Bulacan, Bulacan, and to construct, develop, establish, operate, and maintain an adjacent airport city by Representatives Tino Elago and Co.
To the Committee on Legislative Franchises.
House Bill 9754, institutionalizing the use of the bicycle as a regular mode of transportation by Representatives Tino Elago and Co.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill 9755, providing for the construction of a memorial for the victims of Super Typhoon Yolanda in Tacloban City by Representatives Tino Elago and Co.
To the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill 9756, repealing the automatic appropriation for debt service by amending Section 31 of PD 1177 and Section 26, Chapter 4, Book 6 of the Administrative Code of 1987, which reiterates in toto Section 31 of PD 1177 by Representatives Tino Elago and Co.
To the Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill 9757, prohibiting the selling and/or buying of admission tickets through unauthorized sales channels by Representatives Elago, Co. and Tino.
To the Committee on Trade and Industry.
House Bill 9758, granting the Cagayan 2 Electric Cooperative Inc. a franchise for the conveyance of electric power to the end users in certain areas in the provinces of Cagayan and Apayao by Representatives De Jesus and De Goo.
To the Committee on Legislative Franchises.
House Bill 9759, establishing an integrated household welfare verification system utilizing residential electricity consumption as a supplementary proxy welfare indicator by Representative Garcia Maria Angela.
To the Committee on Social Services.
House Bill 9760, establishing residential care facilities for PWDs and persons with special needs by Representative Vergara.
To the Special Committee on Persons with Disabilities.
House Bill 9761, promoting the development, utilization, commercialization, and conservation of underutilized and indigenous crops, establishing the National Underutilized Crops Development Program by Representative Legazpi.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 9762, establishing the National Workers' Skill Development and Career Advancement Program, strengthening employability, upskilling, and career mobility for Filipino workers by Representative Legazpi.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill 9763, advancing the seaweed industry as a driver of sustainable livelihoods in coastal communities by Representative Legazpi.
To the Committee on Aquaculture, Fisheries and Resources.
House Bill 9764, granting hazard pay to workers in critical industries during a state of calamity or emergency or public health emergency by Representative Cruz Ricardo.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill 9765, establishing safeguards for the use of social media by minors by Representative Cruz Ricardo.
To the Committee on Welfare of Children.
House Bill 9766, providing for the Magna Carta of Private Health Workers by Representative Cruz Ricardo.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 9767, further promoting the general welfare and enhancing the statutory benefits and incentives of public health workers by Representative Cruz Ricardo.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 9768, providing protection and incentives to freelance workers by Representative Cruz Ricardo.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill 9769, establishing the public schools of the future in technology by Representative Cruz Ricardo.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 9770, providing for protection of the remittances of overseas Filipino workers by Representative Cruz Ricardo.
To the Committee on Overseas Workers Affairs.
House Bill 9771, strengthening the animal welfare standards in the Philippines, creating the Animal Welfare Bureau under the Department of Agriculture by Representative Cruz Ricardo.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 9772, providing for the protection of workers in the BPO industry by Representative Cruz Ricardo.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill 9773, enhancing the discount on the purchase of goods and services of senior citizens and PWDs by Representative Cruz Ricardo.
To the Committee on Ways and Means, Committee on Senior Citizens, and Special Committee on Persons with Disabilities.
House Bill 9774, institutionalizing a national employment facilitation service network for PWDs and senior citizens through the establishment of a local center for inclusive employment in every province, key city and other strategic areas throughout the country by Representative Cruz Ricardo.
To the Special Committee on Persons with Disabilities and Committee on Senior Citizens.
House Bill 9775, promoting critical media and information literacy in the Philippines and prescribing its enhanced inclusion in the educational system and curriculum in the Philippines by Representative Cruz Ricardo.
To the Committee on Basic Education, Culture, and Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 9776, providing for a medical examination and treatment allowance for public school teachers by Representative Cruz Ricardo.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 9777, mandating monthly preventive maintenance and quarterly inspections of buses, trucks, and other heavy vehicles to prevent road accidents caused by mechanical failure and to ensure road safety by Representative Cruz Ricardo.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill 9778, providing for additional maternity leave to women with postpartum depression by Representative Cruz Ricardo.
To the Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulation and Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill 9779, providing sick leave benefits of 15 days with pay per year to all public school teachers by Representative Cruz Ricardo.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 9780, requiring the conduct of periodic inspection and maintenance of national government infrastructure projects and allowing the DPWH access to the sites or locations thereof by Representative Yamsuan.
To the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill numbers 9781 to 9783, separating senior high schools in certain barangays in Parañaque City from national high schools into independent senior high schools by Representative Yamsuan.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 9784, granting the Sultan Kudarat Electric Cooperative Inc. a franchise for the conveyance of electric power to the end users in certain areas in the provinces of Sultan Kudarat and Maguindanao del Sur by Representatives Sakaluran, Swansing, Belavanesa, Hernandez Ferdinand, Mangudadatu, Dagook, and De Jesus.
To the Committee on Legislative Franchises.
House Bill 9785, increasing the penalties for the refusal of hospitals and medical clinics to administer appropriate initial medical treatment and support in emergency or serious cases by Representative Soriano.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 9786, establishing the National Autism Support and Development Center, creating regional autism resource centers, strengthening early intervention, health, educational, therapeutic transition, and family support services for persons with autism by Representatives Soriano, Tulfo Jocelyn, and Tulfo Ralph Wendell.
To the Committee on Health and Special Committee on Persons with Disabilities.
House Bill 9787, providing protection and incentives for freelance workers by Representatives Soriano, Tulfo Jocelyn, and Tulfo Ralph Wendell.
Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill 9788, expanding the offering of medical and allied health courses in SUCs to strengthen the national health workforce by Representatives Soriano, Tulfo Jocelyn, and Tulfo Ralph Wendell.
Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 9789, providing for the Magna Carta of Barangay Health Workers by Representatives Soriano, Tulfo Jocelyn, and Tulfo Ralph Wendell.
Committee on Local Government.
House Bill 9790, promoting the rights and welfare of nurses by regulating and limiting their consecutive hours of work by Representatives Soriano, Tulfo Jocelyn, and Tulfo Ralph Wendell.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 9791, providing for protection of the remittances of overseas Filipino workers by Representatives Soriano, Tulfo Jocelyn, and Tulfo Ralph Wendell.
To the Committee on Overseas Workers and Affairs.
House Bill 9792, providing further employment opportunities for senior citizens by granting increased incentives to private entities that employ senior citizens by Representatives Soriano, Tulfo Jocelyn, and Tulfo Ralph Wendell.
To the Committee on Senior Citizens.
House Bill 9793, ensuring the availability of medicines and procurement of medical equipment in all public hospitals through the utilization of the MAIFIP Fund by Representatives Soriano, Tulfo Jocelyn, and Tulfo Ralph Wendell.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 9794, strengthening the Philippine healthcare system to achieve efficiency and equity and to improve public health emergency preparedness by Representatives Soriano, Tulfo Jocelyn, and Tulfo Ralph Wendell.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 9795, providing for a 200 pesos daily wage increase for minimum wage workers in the private sector by Representatives Soriano, Tulfo Jocelyn, and Tulfo Ralph Wendell.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill 9796, providing for a 5-year validity period of the professional ID cards of all professionals under the PRC by Representative Soriano.
To the Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulations.
House Bill 9799, providing for the Magna Carta of Children by Representative Yap Christopherson.
To the Committee on Welfare of Children.
House Bill 9800, rationalizing the Barangay Newly Elected Officials Program by limiting mandatory participation to first-time elected and newly appointed barangay officials by Representative Yap Christopherson.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill 9801, Modernizing the Bureau of Immigration by Representative Yap Christopherson.
Committee on Justice.
House Bill 9802, Increasing the Authorized Campaign Expenses of Candidates and Political Parties and Indexing the Same to Inflation by Representative Yap Christopherson.
To the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms.
House Bill 9803, Strengthening Youth Development and Child Welfare Programs, Enhancing School Attendance, and Community-Based Intervention by Representative Yap Christopherson.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill 9804, Establishing at Southern Leyte State University, Hinunangan Campus, a highly specialized research institute to be known as the Disaster Resilience for Eco-Efficient Agriculture Management Institute by Representative Yap Christopherson.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 9807, Upgrading the Salary Grades of Dentists Employed in the Public Sector, Providing for a Non-Diminution of Benefits Clause by Representative Cayton.
To the Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill 9808, Recognizing and Strengthening the Rights of Indigenous Cultural Communities and Indigenous Peoples, Creating the Department of Indigenous Cultural Communities and Indigenous Peoples by Representative Cayton.
To the Committee on Indigenous Cultural Communities, Indigenous Peoples, and Committee on Government Reorganization.
House Bill 9809, Mandating Hazard Pay for Local Government Employees Exposed to Occupational Risks, regardless of employment status, Establishing a National Occupational Hazard Classification Framework by Representative Cayton.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill 9810, Declaring the third Wednesday of August of every year a special non-working holiday in Casibu, Nueva Vizcaya, in celebration of its annual Citrus Festival by Representative Cayton.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill 9811, Increasing the Personal Economic Relief Allowance granted to government employees, providing for an automatic inflation adjustment mechanism by Representative Baronda.
To the Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill numbers 9813 to 9814, Converting the Buguay and Calayan Extension Campus of the Cagayan State University in the municipalities of Buguay and Calayan, province of Cagayan, into a regular campus of the Cagayan State University to be known as the Cagayan State University Buguay Campus and Cagayan State University Calayan Campus respectively by Representative Lara.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 9815, Granting a franchise to the Negros Oriental 2 Electric Cooperative Inc. for the conveyance of electric power to the end users in certain areas in the province of Negros Oriental by Representative Sagarbaria.
The Committee on Legislative Franchise.
House Bill 9816, Strengthening the Wage Transparency and Enforcement through the mandatory issuance of itemized payslips by Representative San Fernando.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill 9817, Creating the Solar Home System Financing for Social Housing Program by Representatives Oamenal Henry, Oamenal Sancho Fernando, and Almonte.
To the Committee on Housing and Urban Development.
House Bill 9818, Upgrading the Minimum Salary Grade Level of Nurses from SG 15 to 19 by Representative Olivares.
To the Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill 9819, Providing free hemodialysis, peritoneal dialysis, and other renal replacement therapies for senior citizens by Representative Olivares.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 9820, Providing free and nutritious school meals to all public school children to promote health, learning, and inclusive development by Representative Olivares.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 9821, Prescribing a Just and Humane Code of Conduct for the Resettlement of Underprivileged and Homeless Citizens by Representative Olivares.
To the Committee on Housing and Urban Development.
House Bill number 9822, Providing a Comprehensive and Affordable Framework for Early Detection and Intervention Services for Children with Special Needs by Representative Olivares.
To the Committee on Welfare of Children.
House Bill number 9823, Requiring the free digital provision of textbooks used in basic education, encouraging open educational resources by Representative Olivares.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 9824, Enhancing the medical access of OFWs and their families by strengthening the OFW Hospital by Representative Olivares.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 9825, Protecting the Digital Welfare of Minors by restricting the creation and maintenance of social media accounts by persons below 16 years of age by Representative Suarez.
To the Committee on Welfare of Children.
House Bill number 9826, Establishing the Benguet Highland Farmers Assistance Program, providing direct subsidies, climate resilient support, post-harvest assistance, and market development interventions for farmers in the province of Benguet by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill number 9827, increasing the tax-exempt threshold for personal income tax and the tax-exempt ceiling for the minimis benefits, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Ways and Means.
House Bill number 9828, penalizing fraud against overseas Filipino workers, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Overseas Workers Affairs.
House Bill number 9829, regulating the production, importation, sale, distribution, provision, use, recovery, collection, recycling, and disposal of single-use plastic products, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Ecology.
House Bill number 9830, providing for a free financial education to overseas Filipino workers and their families, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Overseas Workers Affairs.
House Bill number 9831, granting benefits and privileges to indigent overseas Filipino workers, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Overseas Workers Affairs.
House Bill number 9832, reducing the VAT rate from 12% to 10%, by Representative Hernandez Chariz Ann.
To the Committee on Ways and Means.
House Bill number 9833, amending the Calambaj City General Hospital Act, by Representative Hernandez Chariz Ann.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 9834, institutionalizing the grant of internship allowance for students in public and private higher education institutions and tech-voc institutions, by Representative Hernandez Chariz Ann.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 9835, providing for the Magna Carta of Barangay Health Workers, by Representative Hernandez Chariz Ann.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 9836, upgrading the salary grade level of public school teachers from salary grades 11 to salary grade 15, by Representative Hernandez Chariz Ann.
To the Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill number 9837, granting a 10-day bereavement leave with full pay to all employees in the private and public sectors, by Representative Soriano.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment and Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulations.
House Bill number 9838, mandating public telecommunications entities and internet service providers to institute an automatic refund mechanism for service outages and disruptions, by Representative Soriano.
To the Committee on Information and Communications Technology.
House Bill number 9839, mandating the installation of CCTV systems at government transaction counters and the establishment of public service hotlines, strengthening transparency, accountability, and responsiveness in government service delivery, by Representative Soriano.
To the Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulations.
House Bill number 9840, proclaiming the rights and obligations of patients, by Representative Soriano.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 9841, providing for a comprehensive nursing law towards safe and quality healthcare system, by Representatives Tino, Elago, and Co.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 9842, professionalizing paralegal practice in the Philippines, creating a professional regulatory board of paralegals, by Representative Zamora Isabel Maria.
To the Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulations.
House Bill number 9843, institutionalizing the recognition, quality assurance, stackability, and portability of micro-credentials and short courses, strengthening workforce development, providing flexible learning pathways in higher education, and protection for employed students. By Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yadamari, Romualdez Andrew Julian, and Asidre.
Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 9844, institutionalizing a coherent education to employment framework by aligning the quality assurance systems of the CHED, the TESDA, and the DOLE with labor market needs. By Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yadamari, Romualdez Andrew Julian, and Asidre.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education and Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill number 9845, institutionalizing the higher education industry partnership framework, creating the tripartite council for tertiary education, and strengthening structured collaboration between higher education and industry for workforce relevance, innovation, and national development. By Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Rieda Marie, Romualdez Andrew Julian, and Asidre.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 9846, establishing a comprehensive, coherent, and sustainable faculty development and research framework for Philippine higher education, providing for faculty scholarships and research grants, creating a faculty development and research fund. By Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yadamari, Romualdez Andrew Julian, and Asidre.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 9847, allowing under exceptional conditions the appointment and grant of academic tenure to qualified foreign nationals in teaching and research positions in SUCs by Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yada Marie, Romualdez Sandro Julian, and Asidre.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 9848, strengthening the internationalization capacity of Philippine higher education institutions, institutionalizing a national internationalization framework, creating an internationalization support fund by Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yada Marie, Romualdez Sandro Julian, and Asidre.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 9849, declaring August 10 of every year as the Araw ng Lianga, a local holiday in Lianga, Surigao del Sur by Representative Momo.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 9850, granting the Eastern Summer Electric Cooperative, Inc. a franchise for the conveyance of electric power to the end users in certain areas in the province of Eastern Samar by Representatives Libanan and Gonzales Christopher Sheen.
To the Committee on Legislative Franchise.
House Bill number 9851, defining the crime of subordination of perjury by Representatives Diokno, Sindanya, Ismula, and Bagao.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill number 9852, modifying the boundary of the Ticao-Burias Pass protected landscape by Representatives Co. Antonio and Co. Elisa.
To the Committee on Natural Resources.
House Bill number 9853, prioritizing the paving and solar lighting of critical arterial roads connecting agricultural zones to commercial markets by Representative Plato.
To the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill number 9854, establishing a national electronic health record system to ensure continuity of care, improve medical efficiency, and promote universal health access for all Filipinos by Representative Plato.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 9855, providing for a national government initiative for innovative oral health care by Representative Plato.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 9856, mandating the establishment of protected bicycle lanes and pedestrian walkways in highly urbanizing provincial centers by Representative Plato.
To the Committee on Transportation and the Committee on Sustainable Development Goals.
House Bill number 9857, promoting mental health and well-being in the workplace, instituting measures to prevent burnout by Representative Plato.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill number 9858, converting the Technological University of the Philippines Cavite campus in Dasmariñas, Cavite into the Technological University of the Philippines Cavite by Representative De Lima.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 9859, institutionalizing the grant of student loan discount privilege on mobile and internet services by Representative De Lima.
To the Committee on Information and Communications Technology.
House Bill number 9860, appropriating the sum of 15 billion pesos as supplemental appropriation for fiscal year 2026 for relief, recovery, rehabilitation, repair, and reconstruction in areas affected by the 2026 Mindanao earthquake by Representative De Lima.
To the Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill number 9861, declaring the University of Eastern Philippines as a national university for sustainability studies by Representatives Libanan and Gonzales Christopher Sheen.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 9862, creating a Congressional Commission on Road Mobility to review, assess, and evaluate the state of mobility in the Philippines and recommend innovative and targeted policy reforms by Representatives Sandanya, Diokno, Ismula, and Bagao.
Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 9863, requiring food establishments to display the calorie content of food and beverage items offered for sale by Representative Baronda.
The Committee on Health.
House Bill number 9867, institutionalizing organ donation and transplantation activities in the Philippines, creating for the purpose the National Organ Donation and Transplantation Commission by Representative Romulo.
The Committee on Health.
House Bill number 9868, reclassifying qualified theft of coconuts and fish as simple theft under Article 308, amending Article 310 of the Revised Penal Code by Representatives Diokno, Sendanya, Ismula, and Bagao.
To the Committee on Revision of Laws.
House Bill numbers 9869 to 9882, establishing a community toolbox in certain barangays in Quezon City by Representative Vargas.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 9883, renewing and granting to the Negros Oriental 2 Electric Cooperative a franchise for the delivery of electricity to end users in certain areas in the province of Negros Oriental by Representative Delgamo.
To the Committee on Legislative Franchise.
House Bill number 9884, providing for voluntary GSIS contributions by provincial, municipal, city, and barangay elective officials to complete the minimum service requirement for retirement by Representative Caiton.
To To the Committee on Government Enterprises and Privatization.
House Bill number 9885, providing for a monthly social pension for PWDs by Representative Cayton.
To the Special Committee on Persons with Disabilities.
House Bill number 9887, appropriating the sum of 15 billion pesos as supplemental appropriation for fiscal year 2026 for relief, recovery, rehabilitation, repair, and reconstruction in areas affected by the 2026 Mindanao earthquake by Representative Adyong.
To the Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill number 9888, strengthening and protecting the land ownership of DepEd school sites and mandating the expedited issuance of titles for real properties used as public school sites by Representative Romulo.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 9889, modifying the boundary of the Ticao-Burias Pass protected landscape by Representative Escudero.
To the Committee on Natural Resources.
House Bill number 9890, declaring August 14 of every year as Inatu Festival as a special non-working holiday in Lianga, Surigao del Sur by Representative Momo.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 9891, increasing the paternity leave period to 90 days for live birth and 60 days for miscarriage or emergency termination of pregnancy, and granting an additional 15 days of parental leave to workers who are fathers and alternative caregivers of children by Representatives Diokno, Sendanya, Ismula, and Bagao.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment and the Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulations.
House Bill number 9892, providing for the regulation and safety standards of local off-campus educational activities of public and private educational institutions by Representative Nisay.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture and Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 9893, enhancing the discount on the purchase of goods and services of senior citizens and PWDs by Representative Ako.
To the Committee on Ways and Means and Committee on Senior Citizens and Special Committee on Persons with Disabilities.
House Bill number 9894, amending Section 33 of the DILG Act of 1990 to include other baccalaureate degrees to the lateral entry program for line and technical officers by Representative Ako.
To the Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Bill number 9895, eliminating the purchase booklet requirement for senior citizens and PWDs. By Representative Ako.
Nine 9895 by Representative Ako. Thank you, Secretary General. To the Committee on Senior Citizens and Special Committee on Persons with Disabilities. Please
House Bill
continue.
number 9896, increasing the bed capacity of the General Emilio Aguinaldo Memorial Hospital in Tres Martires City, Cavite from 284 beds to 1,000 beds by Representative Remulla.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 9897, creating the Department of Disaster Resilience by Representative Legazpi.
To the Committee on Disaster Resilience and Committee on Government Reorganization.
House Bill number 9898, imposing higher penalties for the detention of patients and or the cadavers in hospitals, medical clinics, or any similar facilities due to non-payment of hospital bills or medical expenses by Representative Lasatin.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 9899, imposing criminal penalties for violations of occupational safety and health standards by Representative Lazatin.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill number 9902, declaring April 20 of every year as Araw ng Samal, a special non-working holiday in Samal, Bataan in commemoration of its founding anniversary by Representative Roman.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 9903, prohibiting all public telecommunications entities and information and communications technology providers from imposing an expiration period on the validity of prepaid load credits and therefore feature by Representative De Lima.
To the Committee on Information and Communications Technology.
House Bill number 9904, granting a maternity benefit to women workers in informal economy by Representative De Lima.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill number 9905, appropriating 2 billion pesos for the demolition of the burned-down Hall of Justice and the construction of a new and modern Hall of Justice in Cagayan de Oro City by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill number 9906, reforming the party list system, strengthening the representation of marginalized sectors, civic advocacy organizations, and regional and ethno-linguistic communities in the House of Representatives, repealing for the purpose Republic Act Number 7941, otherwise known as the Party List System Act, and for other purposes, by Representatives D. Faustino, Teves, Asidre, Mendoza, Ridon, Poe, Abalos, and Libanan.
To the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms.
House Bill Number 9907, amending the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012 to criminalize the unauthorized and malicious use of AI systems for identity theft, online fraud, computer-related forgery, and other computer-related offenses, providing safeguards for legitimate uses, by Representative Dionisio.
To the Committee on Information and Communications Technology.
House Bill Number 9913, amending Section 272 of the Local Government Code of 1991 to expand the allowable uses of the Special Education Fund, by Representatives Waminel Henry and Waminel Sancho Fernando.
To the Committee on Local Government and Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill Number 9915, reducing the VAT from 12% to 10%, by Representative Leviste.
To the Committee on Ways and Means.
House Bill Number 9916, providing for free dental vision and hearing assistive devices, including dentures, prescription glasses, and hearing aids to senior citizens and indigents, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill Number 9917, mandating the universal digitalization of academic records and providing free access to employment documents, strengthening the transition of fresh graduates entering the workforce, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill Number 9918, mandating the installation of CCTV systems in barangay posts and other specific locations under the jurisdiction of LGUs to enhance public safety and security, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Bill Number 9919, mandating law enforcement officers to use a body-worn camera during law enforcement operations, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Bill Number 9920, establishing local cleanup teams and increasing the fines and penalties for violations, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Ecology.
House Bill 9921, declaring a one-time one-month tax holiday, exempting compensation income from income tax, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Ways and Means.
House Bill Number 9922, strengthening the rights of piece rate workers, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill Number 9923, recognizing transportation network companies and drivers, prescribing requirements, guidelines, and standards for their operation, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill Number 9924, providing for Magna Carta of Commuters, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill Number 9925, mandating the establishment of public crematoriums in cities and municipalities, providing free cremation services to indigent families, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Social Services.
House Bill Number 9926, establishing safeguards for the use of social media by minors, promoting a safe and age-appropriate digital environment, and protecting minors from digital addiction, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Welfare of Children.
House Bill Number 9927, prohibiting the unlawful lending, borrowing, or fraudulent use of licenses, permits, and other concessions granted by the state, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill Number 9928, providing for the charter of the Overseas Filipino Bank, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Banks and Financial Intermediaries.
House Bill Number 9929, recognizing lived identities, providing administrative legal recognition process, by Representatives Sendanya, Diokno, Ismola, and Bagao.
To the Committee on Population and Family Relations.
House Bill Number 9930, requiring the creation of plantilla positions for school security officers in all public elementary and secondary schools, by Representative Baronda.
To the Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill Number 9932, recognizing the intertwined role of parents in child rearing by expanding the paternity leave benefits, by Representative Plato.
To the Committee on Civil Service Professional Regulations and Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill Number 9933, promoting the use of aeroponics, hydroponics, and aquaponics for the production of high-value fish, crops, and vegetables, by Representative Plato.
Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill Number 9934, amending the Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act of 2006, lowering the age of criminal liability, removing criminal exemptions for heinous crimes and mass violence committed within academic institutions, by Representative Plato.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill Number 9935, declaring VAUC as an automatic ground for marriage dissolution, by Representative Recto.
To the Committee on Population and Family Relations.
House Bill Number 9936, to provide for the rehabilitation of prisoners and the restitution of damages caused by their crimes through prison work, by Representative Tieng.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill number 9937, upgrading the entry-level salary grade for government medical doctors by Representative Tieng.
Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill number 9938, amending the Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act of 2006, reducing the minimum age of criminal liability to 10 years old by Representative Gomez.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill number 9939, prohibiting the manufacture, importation, sale, distribution, and use of vaporized nicotine and non-nicotine products by Representative Mercado Revilla.
To the Committee on Trade and Industry and the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 9940, establishing a national integrated program to prevent and treat psoriasis as a public health problem by Representative Sendanyo, Diokno, Ismula, and Bagao.
To the Committee of Health.
House Bill number 9941, providing for a 5-day special emergency leave for all workers in the public and private sector directly affected by natural calamities or disaster by Representative Almario Chino Miguel.
To the Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulations and the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill number 9942, amending sections 5G and 112A4 and inserting a new section 5A in the Fire Code of the Philippines of 2008, establishing a risk-based approach and post-renewal fire safety compliance mechanism for business permits by Representative Valeriano.
To the Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Bill number 9943, establishing a comprehensive school discipline, early intervention, counseling, student support, and violence prevention system for children and youth, creating school discipline policy committees, strengthening anti-bullying and guidance programs, providing alternatives to criminalization of school-related misconduct, establishing a school violence prevention fund by Representative Erice.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 9944, providing for the Magna Carta of Waste Workers by Representative Erice.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill number 9945, providing monthly maintenance medication support for senior citizens by Representative Erice.
To the Committee on Senior Citizens.
House Bill number 9946, institutionalizing the One Tablet, One Student program for all students enrolled in public schools and SUCs by Representative Erice.
To Committee on Basic Education and Culture and the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 9947, establishing a national student allowance program by Representative Erice.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture and the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 9948, mandating the establishment of regional canine adoption shelters for retired police dogs, providing for adoption, veterinary care, and post-adoption monitoring by Representative Lazatin.
To the Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Bill number 9949, amending the National Internal Revenue Code of 1997 to exclude from gross income certain overtime pay, night shift differential pay, and hazard pay received by compensation earners subject to limitations by Representative Lazatin.
To the Committee on Ways and Means.
House Bill number 9950, lowering the minimum age of criminal responsibility from 15 years to 10 years by Representative Banyas Nograles.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill number 9951, creating the position of barangay nutrition worker in every barangay by Representative Soriano.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 9952, declaring a climate change emergency, enhancing resiliency and adaptability to the effects of climate change by Representative Soriano.
To the Committee on Climate Change.
House Bill number 9953, establishing a digitalized OFW welfare and monitoring system by Representative Soriano.
To the Committee on Overseas Workers Affairs.
House Bill number 9954, expanding health, wellness, and digital inclusion programs for senior citizens by Representative Soriano.
To the Committee on Senior Citizens.
House Bill number 9955, providing for the modernization of the judiciary by Representative Soriano.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill number 9956, establishing a safe pathways network for bicycle lanes, walkways, and slow streets to promote active transport by Representative Soriano.
To the Committee on Transportation and Committee on Sustainable Development Goals.
House Bill number 9959, establishing the Philippine AI Ethics Advisory Board under the Office of the President by Representative Poe.
To the Committee on Information Communications Technology.
House Bill number 9960, providing for free tertiary agricultural education and other related courses to the dependent children of qualified indigent farmers by Representative Soriano.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 9961, strengthening the protection of overseas Filipino workers and their dependents against fraudulent practices by Representative Soriano.
To the Committee on Overseas Workers Affairs.
House Bill 9962, establishing equal criminal liability and penalties for marital infidelity, promoting gender equality, and upholding the sanctity of marriage by Representative Soriano.
To the Committee on Revision of Laws.
House Bill 9963, establishing a minimum age for social media use, regulating children's access to social media platforms, prescribing obligations for social media platform providers, and third-party age verification providers by Representative Adjong.
To the Committee on Welfare of Children.
House Bill 9964, requiring video game service providers to disable chat and audio communication functions for minor accounts, preventing adult users from contacting or messaging minor accounts, providing child online safety duties for video game service providers by Representative Adjong.
To the Committee on Welfare of Children.
House Bill 9965, establishing safety standards and regulatory measures for children's use of social media and promoting responsible digital engagement by Representatives Di Faustino, Hernandez, Ferdinand, and Marcos.
To the Committee on Welfare of Children.
House Bill 9966, institutionalizing a national program for the sustainable development and promotion of the cacao industry by Representative Defensor.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 9967, prohibiting children below 15 years of age from creating, maintaining, or using social media accounts, requiring social media platforms to implement privacy-preserving age assurance and child safety measures by Representative Lasatin.
To the Committee on Welfare and Children.
House Bill 9969, upgrading the entry-level salary of government midwives from salary grade 9 to grade 11 by Representative Lasatin.
To the Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill 9971, protecting Filipino children below 13 years of age from the risks of social media by prohibiting their independent access to social media platforms, establishing a tiered safety by design framework for adolescents, imposing obligations on social media platform operators by Representative Arenas.
To the Committee on Welfare and Children.
House Bill 9972, establishing the National Measurement Institute of the Philippines by Representative Bondok.
To the Committee on Science and Technology.
House Bill 9973, upgrading the minimum salary grade level of SPED teachers from salary grade 14 to 22 by Representative Lacson.
Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill 9974, instituting a national land use policy by Representative Lacson.
To the Special Committee on Land Use.
House Bill 9975, strengthening the regulatory powers of the NFA to support the rice industry and ensure consumer protection through adequate supply and stable price of rice by Representative Lacson.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 9976, instituting a comprehensive national subsidy and support program for families with children diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Health and Special Committee on Persons with Disabilities.
House Bill 9977, providing automatic agricultural insurance coverage for qualified recipients of government-supported agricultural credit, establishing a one-stop integrated enrollment system by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Government Prices and Privatization.
House Bill 9978, mandating the establishment of a dedicated barangay animal welfare desk in all barangays nationwide to enhance community-level mediation, enforcement, and public health coordination by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bills 9979, prescribing rigid standards for corporate restructuring resulting in backdoor listings by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Banks and Financial Intermediaries.
House Bill 9980, establishing a comprehensive support program for families and caregivers of persons with autism spectrum disorder, Down syndrome, and other permanent developmental and intellectual disabilities, providing for lifetime support and long-term care planning by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Health and Special Committee on Persons with Disabilities.
House Bill 9981, amending the Intellectual Property Code of the Philippines to regulate the copyrightability of works created with the assistance of AI, establishing standards for human authorship by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Trade and Industry.
House Bill 9982, restructuring the protocols for labor disputes in essential services, replacing absolute strike prohibitions with a minimum operations standard by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill 9983, establishing equitable labor standards for gig economy workers, regulating algorithmic management, and protecting against unfair deplatforming by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill 9984, establishing a GSIS Service Credit Completion Program for qualified separated members of the Government Service Insurance System by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Government Enterprises and Privatization.
House Bill 9985, institutionalizing the humane, trap, neuter, vaccinate, return strategy for community animals, recognizing the status of registered voluntary caregivers by Representative Padiernos.
Thank you. To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 9986, establishing a uniform framework for institutional accountability in the prevention of, response to, and investigation of reportable institutional misconduct, prescribing the duties and responsibilities of covered institutions, providing protection for complainants, victims, witnesses, and whistleblowers by Representative Padiernos.
Committee on Justice.
House Bill 9987, establishing a national smart irrigation water sharing program to promote equitable, efficient, and climate-resilient allocation of irrigation water by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 9988, strengthening the financial protection of PhilHealth members by maximizing hospital benefits, enhancing billing transparency, and reducing out-of-pocket healthcare expenses by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 9989, providing for the recovery of public funds obtained through fraud, imposing civil liability for false claims, and strengthening accountability in government projects by Representative Padiernos.
Committee on Justice.
House Bill 9990, strengthening the Philippine identification system by including the job, occupation, or profession of a citizen in the Philippine ID card by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Population and Family Relations.
House Bill 9991, amending Section 49 of the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000 by increasing the penalties of littering, dumping, and improper disposal of waste matter by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Ecology.
House Bill 9992, prohibiting the public parading and presentation of unconvicted arrested suspects to the media, preserving the constitutional presumption of innocence by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill 9993, strengthening worker protection in flexible work setups by mandating a utility and connectivity allowance for the telecommuting employees by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill 9994, establishing the Agricultural Debt Management Corporation to provide for the debt rehabilitation and asset protection of small farmers and fisherfolk by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Government Enterprises and Privatization.
House Bill 9995, mandating absolute price transparency in commercial aviation ticketing, prohibiting the imposition of hidden fees and surcharges, and providing strict penalties for deceptive drip pricing practices by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill 9996, expanding the scope of insider trading liability by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Banks and Financial Intermediaries.
House Bill 9997, to establish the Magna Carta for Barangays by Representative Padiernos.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill 9998, establishing a wage guarantee fund to protect workers' claims in the event of employer insolvency, occupational bankruptcy, or corporate liquidation, creating the Wage Guarantee Fund Administration by Representative Padiernos.
Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill 9999, strengthening foundational literacy and numeracy through the integration of daily mental wellness and focus activities in basic education by Representative Padiernos.
Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 10000, establishing a national program for the coffee industry by Representative Roque.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 10001, requiring the mandatory orientation of all public school faculty and staff on emergency operations plan and the crisis response trainings by Representative Rasatin.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 10002, imposing penalties on persons who fail to secure their firearms from being accessed by minors by Representative Lasatin.
To the Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Bill 10003, providing coverage for the treatment of infertility in any group health plan or health insurance by Representative Lasatin.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 10004, providing free legal assistance for senior citizens by Representative Lasatin.
Saan na kayo? To the Committee on Senior Citizens. Okay na.
House Bill 1005, prohibiting the imposition of collection of participation fees in motor vehicle comprehensive insurance claims by Representative Lasatin.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill 10006, directing LUCs to establish or expand social work degree programs in coordination with the CHED to augment the number of registered social workers for the delivery of psychosocial support and other social services by Representative Lasatin.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 10007, promoting the right of farmers, fisher folk cooperatives, and independent repair providers to repair farm machinery and agricultural equipment, requiring access to repair information, tools, and spare parts by Representative Chanco.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 10008, integrating animal rescue, evacuation, temporary shelter, and welfare protocols into disaster risk reduction and management plans by Representative Chanco.
To the Committee on Disaster Resilience.
House Bill 10009, protecting consumers from unfair online subscription renewal and cancellation practices requiring simple online cancellation, clear pre-renewal notice, and safeguards against dark patterns in recurring digital billing by Representative Chanco.
To the Committee on Trade and Industry.
House Bill 10010, protecting children who appear in monetized online content by safeguarding their earnings, privacy, education, health, and right to remove exploitative content by Representative Chanco.
To the Committee on Welfare and of Children.
House Bill 10011, providing for the Magna Carta of Workers in the Informal Economy by Representative Mendoza.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill 10012, to increase investments in the rice and corn industry by Representatives Marcoleta and Macapagal Arroyo.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 10013, amending the Initiative and Referendum Act to authorize the use of electronic petitions and electronic signatures in initiative and referendum processes by Representative San Fernando.
To the Committee on Revision of Laws.
House Bill 10014, regulation tuition and other fee increases, amending RA 6728, providing government assistance to students and teachers in private education by Representative San Fernando.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture and the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 10015, reducing the cost of electricity for consumers by zero rating the VAT on all components of the sale of electricity, reducing the recoverable system's loss rate, rationalizing reversal charges and energy transition charges, providing the government support for lifeline rate and senior citizen discount by Representative San Fernando.
To the Committee on Energy.
House Bill 10016, regulating the downstream oil industry by Representative San Fernando.
To the Committee on Energy.
House Bill 10017, strengthening the Philippine National Women's Machinery by Representative Zamora Isabel Maria.
To the Committee on Women and Gender Equality.
House Bill 10026, further strengthening the juvenile justice and welfare system by Representative Del Mar.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill 10028, mandating the integration of urban green infrastructure and sponge city hydrological principles in urban planning and development, establishing the National Sponge City Framework by Representative Ako.
To the Committee on Disaster Resilience.
House Bill 10029, strengthening institutional accountability, mandating multidisciplinary evaluations, and expanding rehabilitation measures for Regenerative Justice by Representative Acop.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill 10030, institutionalizing digital health and telemedicine network in geographically isolated and disadvantaged areas, mandating infrastructure development by Representative Acop.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 10031, amending RA 10973 by further granting the Director of the PNP Anti-Cybercrime Group the authority to administer oath and to issue subpoena duces tecum by Representative Acop.
To the Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Bill 10032, expanding PhilHealth coverage for autism spectrum disorder, strengthening benefit packages for developmental disabilities by Representative Batibag.
To the Committee on Health and the Special Committee on Persons with Disabilities.
House Bill 10033, establishing a Magna Carta for barangay VAUSI desks and officers, institutionalizing their mandate, national standards, qualifications, compensation, benefits, protection, and accountability by Representative Batibag.
To the Committee on Women and Gender Equality.
House Bill 10035, establishing the Alicia Sports Academy and Training Center in Alicia, Zamboanga, Sibugay by Representative Bangcoro.
To the Committee on Youth and Sports Development.
House Bill 10036, to create a healthy food environment by requiring front-of-package warning labels for food high in fat, sodium, or sugar, and regulating the marketing of such food to children by Representative Legaspi.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 10038, strengthening the prevention of bullying in educational institutions by Representatives Jokno, Sendanya, Ismura, and Bagao.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 10039, converting the Zamboanga Peninsula Polytechnic State University Bayog External Study Unit located in Bayog, Zamboanga del Sur into a regular campus by Representatives U. Jason Victoria, U. Joseph Kim, and Glepa.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 10040, amending RA 8436 entitled Authorizing the COMELEC to use an automated election system in the May 11, 1998 national or local elections and in subsequent national and local electoral exercises, providing for a parallel precinct-level manual count of votes in the automated election system by Representative Tanuatco.
To the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms.
House Bill 10041, establishing the Barangay Economic Relief and Community Development Fund by Representative Cayton.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill 10042, providing for the Magna Carta of Young Farmers by Representative De Lima.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 10043, providing for the rise of informal ambulant vendors by Representative De Lima.
To the Committee on Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprise Development.
House Bill 10044, establishing halfway houses for survivors of gender-based violence, sexual abuse, family violence, and other forms of abuse, providing protective custody, temporary shelter, recovery, reintegration, support services by Representative De Lima.
To the Committee on Women and Gender Equality.
House Bill 10045, penalizing theft of aircraft by Representative Suarez.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill 10046, institutionalizing comprehensive safety protocols, security infrastructure, and crisis intervention mechanisms in all public basic education schools nationwide by Representative Plato.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 10047, granting civil service eligibility and military reservist status to qualified Filipino seafarers who with 2 years of completed maritime experience by Representative Plato.
To the Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulation.
House Bill 10048, establishing post-harvest facilities in every rice, corn, and high-value crop producing city or municipality by Representative Plato.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill 10049, establishing a safe internet education program in the curriculum of all elementary and secondary schools by Representative Plato.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 10050, granting distinctive honors and privileges to national athletes, creating a national endowment fund for sports heroes by Representative Co. Elisa.
To the Committee on Youth and Sports Development.
House Bill 10051, establishing the right of consumers to inspect goods before payment in cash on delivery and other online purchase transactions, regulating the remittance and refund of disputed payments by couriers and digital platforms, requiring the posting of a consumer protection bond, prohibiting unsolicited deliveries, penalizing fraudulent and abusive claims by Representative Poe.
To the Committee on Trade and Industry.
House Bill 10052, ensuring the rights, welfare, and safety of the workers in the IT BPO industry in the Philippines, by Representative Vargas.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill 10053, declaring every third week of November as National Entrepreneurship Week, by Representative Vargas.
To the Committee on Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprise Development.
House Bill 10054, strengthening the complementarity of public and private sectors in improving student choice and the delivery of quality and accessible education across all levels, by Representative Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, and Romualdez Adro Julian and Asidre.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture and the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 10055, strengthening the digital readiness of higher education institutions through the Digital Higher Education Transformation Program, by Representative Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdez Adro Julian, and Asidre.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 10056, establishing a national framework for the protection, promotion, and enforcement of student rights and welfare in public and private educational institutions, institutionalizing student support systems and participation in the educational governance, strengthening due process in disciplinary proceedings, ensuring safe and inclusive learning environments in physical and digital spaces, by Representative Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdez Adro Julian, and Asidre.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture and the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 10057, creating an advanced studies development program for exceptional employees from the government and the private sector, by Representative Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdez Adro Julian, and Asidre.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 10058, instituting comprehensive measures to address child safety against gun violence, strengthening school safety and security, regulating access and use of firearms, establishing accountability mechanisms, by Representative Sedanias, Jokno, Ismula, and Bagao.
To the Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Bill 10059, establishing a national safe school security and emergency preparedness program, strengthening prevention of schools violence, active assailant incidents, and other security threats, by Representative Montes.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture and the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 10060, establishing a safe transportation system for women and other vulnerable commuters, strengthening protection against harassment, violence, and other transport-related risks, by Representative Montes.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill 10061, amended the Anti-Drunk and Drug Driving Act of 2013, by Representative Montes.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill 10062, protecting workers from extreme heat and climate-related occupational hazards, mandating heat safety standards in workplaces, by Representative Montes.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill 10063, expanding paternity leave benefits for private and public sector employees, by Representative Montes.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment, the Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulation.
House Bill 10064, promoting good governance, athlete welfare, and performance excellence in the Philippine sports, establishing a national sports governance framework, by Representatives Tan, Keith, Micah, and Montes.
To the Committee on Youth and Sports Development.
House Bill numbers 10066 to 10079, honoring and granting additional benefits to exemplary citizens of certain barangays in District 5, Quezon City, by Representative Vargas.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill 10080, providing for the Magna Carta of Commuters, by Representative Tulfo Rafael.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill 10081, establishing the right to disconnect for the employees, prohibiting work-related electronics communication outside of working hours, except in authorized circumstances, by Representative Makasaet.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment and the Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulation.
House Bill 10082, enhancing the statutory benefits and incentives of public health workers, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 10083, expanding the scope of and providing for extended paternity leave, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment, the Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulation.
House Bill 1084, prohibiting the selling and buying of admission tickets through unauthorized sales channels, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Trade and Industry.
House Bill 10085, expanding enforcement authority and upgrading penalties for impaired driving to further strengthen nationwide road safety, by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill 10086, defining and prohibiting overcapacity or overloading in public transportation by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill 10087, upgrading the salary grade of dentists employed in the Philippine in public sector by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill 10088, declaring a climate change emergency and enhancing resiliency and adaptability to the effects of climate change by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Climate Change.
House Bill 10089, expanding health, wellness, and digital inclusion of programs for senior citizens by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Senior Citizens.
House Bill 10090, creating the position of barangay nutrition worker in every barangay by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill 10091, establishing equal criminal liability and penalties for marital infidelity and maintaining a paramour, promoting gender equality and upholding the sanctity of marriage by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Revision of Laws.
House Bill 10092, institutionalizing the grant of a one-time internship allowance for students in public and private higher education institutions and technical vocational institutions by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 10093, providing for the modernization of the judiciary by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill 10094, providing for hospital benefits and other privileges for public school teachers and their dependents by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 10095, mandating internet service providers to implement a rollover data allocation scheme for unused data by Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Information and Communications Technology.
House Bill 10096, establishing an extension office of the LTO in Aritao, Nueva Vizcaya by Representative Cayton.
Committee on Transportation.
House Bill 10097, institutionalizing the Parent-Teacher Community Association system in basic education by Representative Cayton.
Amen. To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 10099, repealing Article 266C, the Forgiveness Clause, and amending other Articles 23, 89, and 344 of the Revised Penal Code by Representatives Ismula, Jokno, Sendanya, and Bagao.
To the Committee on Revision of Laws.
House Bill 10100, amending Articles 333 and 344, and repealing Article 334 of the Revised Penal Code to remove the distinction between adultery and concubinage and establish a gender-fair definition of marital infidelity by Representatives Ismula, Jokno, Sendanya, and Bagao.
The Committee on Revision of Laws.
House Bill 10101, recognizing and protecting the rights of Filipino volunteers, establishing their duties and responsibilities, aligning volunteer action with the Sustainable Development Goals, strengthening safeguards against abuse and exploitation by Representatives Di Faustino and Zamora Isabel Maria.
The Committee on People's Participation.
Resolutions. House Resolution 1094, directing the appropriate committee of the House of Representatives to conduct an inquiry into the implementation status, utilization, sustainability, effectiveness, and future direction of the Free Public Internet Access Program by Representative Poe.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1095, congratulating and commending Attorney Danrex Joseph V. Tapdasan for his historic election as the first Filipino and the first Asian member of the Board of Directors of the International Boxing Federation by Representative D. Faustino Michael Carlos.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1096, congratulating and commending the Sporting Clays Association of the Philippines national team composed of Carlo Baltonado, Leyte 4th District Representative, Richard Gomez, Jackie Ancheta, Jeffrey Dairit, Eduardo Angelo Revilla III, Diego Banyaga, and Tet Lara for their outstanding performance and 10-medal haul at the 2026 Singapore Shooting Championships held from 18 May to 24 May in Singapore, and for bringing immense pride and honor to the Philippines by Representative D. Faustino Michael Carlos.
To the Committee on Youth and Sports Development.
House Resolution 1097, directing the Committee on Youth and Sports Development to conduct an inquiry on the implementation and continuing relevance of the Youth in Nation Building Act by Representative Legaspi.
Committee rules.
House Resolution 1098, directing the appropriate committee to conduct an inquiry into the repeated power interruptions and transmission reliability issues involving the Aurora Calamba 69 kV line serving Misamis Occidental by Representatives Waminal Henry, Waminal Sancho Fernando, and Almonte.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1099, directing the House Committee on Health to conduct an inquiry into the $10 million financial commitment made by the DOH to the WHO, with primary focus on identifying the precise source of funds utilized and the specific domestic health program reductions made to accommodate said amount. By Representative Garin.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1100, urging the Committee on Aquaculture and Fisheries Resources and the Committee on Natural Resources to jointly conduct an investigation on the operations of Chinese firms involved in environmentally destructive and exploitative activities by Representative Tino Elago and Co.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1101, urging the DOE, NEA, the NPC, NAPOCOR, the ERC, and other concerned government agencies to look into the persistent electric power crisis in the province of Oriental Mindoro, to extend whatever possible assistance to the province of Oriental Mindoro Electric Cooperative, and to adopt urgent measures to ensure a stable, reliable, and affordable supply of electricity to its consumers. By Representatives Panaligan and Umali.
To the Committee on Energy.
House Resolution 1102, directing the Committee on Basic Education and Culture and such other appropriate committees to conduct an inquiry into the adequacy of funding for Brigada Eskwela and other school readiness activities and reported use of personal funds by public school teachers, therefore, by Representatives Diokno, Sendanya, Ismula, and Bagao.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1103, commending and congratulating Alex Ayala for her historic victory at the 2026 Lexus Birmingham Open, making her the first Filipino to secure 2 Women's Tennis Association 125 singles titles. By Representative Yap Eric.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1104, expressing profound commendation and congratulations to Alex Ayala for winning the WTA 125 Birmingham Open title. By Representative Frasco.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1105, commending and congratulating Filipina tennis pride Alex Ayala for her historic victory, clinching the Philippines' second Women's Tennis Association 125 title at the 2026 Birmingham Open. By Representative Soriano.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1106, congratulating and commending Alex Ayala for winning the 2026 Lexus Birmingham Open and capturing her second WTA 125 singles title, bringing honor and pride to the Philippines. By Representative Juan Odizon.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1107, urging the appropriate committee to conduct an inquiry on the frequent power interruptions in the province of Maguindanao del Norte. By Representative Mastura.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1108, directing the appropriate committee to conduct an inquiry into the deaths of 2025 Palarong Pambansa MVP Rene Clert Batebonia of Agusan del Sur and fellow student athlete Divine Adili. By Representatives Bascug and Plaza.
The Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1109, directing the appropriate committee to conduct an inquiry into the deaths of 2025 Palarong Pambansa MVP Rene Clert Bartabornia of Agusan del Sur and fellow student athlete Divine Adili. By Representatives Plaza and Bascug.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1110, urging the House Committee on Youth and Sports Development to conduct an inquiry on the adequacy of existing policies, safety standards, and accountability mechanisms governing school-sponsored athletic training camps, team building activities, and other high-risk programs involving student athletes. By Representative Legaspi.
The Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1111, congratulating and commending Filipina tennis sensation Alex Ayala for her triumphant victory in the 2026 WTA 125 Birmingham Open in United Kingdom. By Representative Plato.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1112, directing the Committee on Youth and Sports Development to conduct an inquiry into the deaths of 2 college student athletes during training. By Representative Tiangco.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1113, directing the House Special Committee on Persons with Disabilities to conduct an inquiry into the implementation of RA 11228, providing for the mandatory PhilHealth coverage for all PWDs, particularly in the automatic enrollment of PWDs in the National Health Insurance Program. By Representative De Lima.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1114, directing the House Committee on Energy to conduct an inquiry into the repeated yellow and red alert statuses in the Visayas grid, the continued implementation of manual load dropping, and the unavailability of derated capacity of numerous power plants by Representative Degamo.
The Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1115, requesting the Committee on Youth and Sports Development, in coordination with the Committee on Higher and Technical Education, to conduct an inquiry into the deaths of Ateneo de Manila University student athletes during a school-sponsored athletic team building activity by Representative Del Mar.
The Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1116, urging the House through the appropriate committee to conduct an inquiry into the tragic drowning of Ateneo de Manila University basketball varsity players Rene Clort Batalbonia and Divine Adili during a team building activity in Dipaculao, Aurora, by Representative Acop.
The Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1117, directing the appropriate committee to conduct an inquiry into the deaths of Ateneo de Manila University student athletes Rene Clort Batalbonia and Divine Adili during the off-campus team building and training activity by Representative Roman.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1118, urging Congress to allocate 14 billion pesos from MOOE or bonuses in the 2026 budget for food packs for disaster victims or rice for every Filipino family by Representative Leviste.
Committee on Appropriations.
House Resolution 1119, directing the appropriate committee to conduct an inquiry into the circumstances surrounding the death of Mr. Marvin Sulit, the implementation and enforcement of the anti-hospital deposit law and related healthcare laws, rules, regulations, and policies by Representative Nazal.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1120, directing the House through the Committee on Labor and Employment to conduct an inquiry into the collapse of 9-story building along Teodoro Street in Balibago, Angeles City, Pampanga, which resulted to the entrapment of and injuries of workers with the end view of reviewing the Occupational Safety and Health Standards Law, criminalizing OSH standards violations, by Representatives Dino Elago and Co.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1121, directing the Committee on Agriculture and Food to conduct an inquiry on the artificial inflation of fertilizer and pesticide prices and to investigate the alleged syndicates operating inside the Fertilizer and Pesticide Authority, by Representative Roman.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1122, directing the House Committee on Foreign Affairs to conduct an inquiry into the reported deployment of Chinese floating platforms and other structures in Bajo de Masinloc, by Representative Legaspi.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1123, calling for an urgent investigation into the conditions of public school infrastructure in the regions affected by the magnitude 7.8 earthquake on June 8, 2026, by Representatives Dino Elago and Co.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1126, urging the ERC to expedite the refund of approximately 9 billion pesos in overcollections proposed by Meralco, complete it within 1 year, and conduct a thorough audit to ensure full accountability and consumer protection, by Representative Poe.
To the Committee on Energy.
House Resolution 1127, directing the Committee on Disaster Resilience to conduct an inquiry into the circumstances, impact, and government response to the June 8, 2026 Mindanao earthquake, by Representatives Diokno, Sendanya, Ismolan, Bagao.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1128, calling for an investigation on the participation of the Philippines in the Pax Silica Initiative and the establishment of the Economic Security Zone in the Luzon Economic Corridor, by Representatives Tino Elago and Co.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1129, directing the Committee on Basic Education and Culture and the Committee on Higher and Technical Education to conduct an inquiry into the deaths of Ateneo Blue Eagle student athletes Rene Clert Batarbonia and Divide Adili, by Representatives Adyong, Ortega, Konghun, and Junicio.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1130, congratulating and commending 6 Filipino scientists and innovators for their inclusion in the 2026 Asia Scientist 100 list and for bringing honor, prestige, and international recognition to the Philippines through their outstanding contributions to science, research, innovation, and national development, by Representative Remulla.
To the Committee on Science and Technology.
House Resolution 1133, directing the appropriate committee of the House of Representatives to conduct an inquiry on the feasibility, implications, and potential adoption of the principles embodied in the Mombasa Declaration on Advancing Fisheries Transparency to combat illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing, by Representative Poe.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1134, congratulating and commending Alex Ayala for winning the 2026 WTA 125 Birmingham Open Championship and for bringing honor and pride to the Philippines through her exceptional achievements in international tennis, by Representative Olivares.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1135, expressing the profound sympathy and sincere condolences of the House to the royal family of the Kingdom of Thailand on the demise of Her Royal Highness Princess Barakati Abha Mahidol, by Representative Olivares.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1136, expressing the profound sympathy and sincere condolences of the House on the demise of Rene Clert Bobet Baterbonia and Jocuenca Divine Adili, student athletes of the Ateneo de Manila University Blue Eagles, by Representative Olivares.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1137, commending and congratulating Alex Ayala for her historic semifinal campaign at the 2026 Berlin Tennis Open, including her remarkable victories over world number 2 Elena Rybakina and world number 8 Elena Svitolina, bringing great honor and pride and inspiration to the Filipino people. By Representative Del Mar.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1138, congratulating and commending the Tanawan City Little League Baseball team for winning the 2026 Little League Asia Pacific and Middle East Regional Tournament and for earning the right to represent the Philippines in the Little League World Series. By Representative Colliantes.
To the Committee on Youth and Sports Development.
House Resolution 1139, urging the President of the Philippines, the DOLE, the DFA, and the Senate of the Philippines to take the necessary steps for the prompt ratification of International Labor Organization Convention number 193 concerning decent work in the platform economy. By Representatives Diokno, Sendanya, Ismola, and Bagao.
The Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Resolution 1140, calling for immediate ratification by the Philippine government of International Labor Convention number 193, Decent Work in the Platform Economy Convention 2026. By Representative Mendoza.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Resolution 1141, directing the Committee on Basic Education and Culture, the Committee on Public Order and Safety, and other appropriate House committees to conduct an inquiry into the school shooting incident at San Jose National High School in the city of Tacloban and the increasing threat of violence in educational institutions. By Representative Degamo.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1142, directing the appropriate committee to conduct an inquiry on recent incidents of school violence. By Representative Escudero.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1144, directing the House Committee on Transportation to conduct an inquiry on the compliance of domestic ship owners and operators with Marina's Memorandum Circular Number SR 2020-02 on the construction of tank and installation of equipment to collect, store, and treat sewage from ships, and to determine the liability of domestic ship owners for non-compliance. By Representative Romualdo.
The Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1145, strongly urging the DILG to direct LGUs to deploy barangay tanods in all public elementary and secondary schools within their respective jurisdictions to augment campus security, deter crime, and prevent incidents of campus violence in light of recent tragic school shooting and stabbings in the country. By Representative Gonzales Alaisa Micaela.
The Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Resolution 1146, directing the appropriate committee or committees to conduct an investigation into the recent incidents of violence involving learners in educational institutions, including the stabbing incidents in General Trias City and Cavite, and the shooting incident in Tacloban City. By Representative Valeriano.
The Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1147, directing the Committee on Basic Education and Culture, in coordination with the Committees on Welfare of Children and Health, to conduct an inquiry into the implementation of existing laws and policies on school safety, anti-bullying, learner mental health and well-being, emergency preparedness, and child protection in basic education, in light of the shooting at San Jose National High School in Tacloban City. By Representative Poe.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1148, strongly condemning the shooting incident at San Jose National High School in Tacloban City, Leyte, resulting in the death of 3 students and injuries to several others, and calling for an immediate investigation in relation thereto. By Representative Suwan.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1149, calling for the appropriate House committees to conduct an investigation into the recent school shooting incident in Tacloban City. By Representative Luistro.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1150, urging all concerned government agencies and instrumentalities, the DepEd, the CHED, the TESDA, local disaster risk reduction and management offices, the PNP, and the BFP to conduct regular simulation exercises and drills on hostage-taking incidents and active shooter situations, alongside earthquake and fire drills in elementary schools, high schools, colleges, and universities, both in public and private nationwide. By Representative Lazatin.
To the Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Resolution 1151, directing the Committee on Labor and Employment to conduct an inquiry into the collapse of a 9-story building under construction along Teodoro Street in Barangay Balibago, Angeles City. By Representative Lazatin.
The Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1152, congratulating double Olympic champion Carlos Yulo and his younger brother Eldrew Yulo for winning the gold and bronze medals, respectively, at the 13th Men's Artistic Gymnastics Senior Asian Championships held in China by Representatives Mercado Revilla, Revilla Brian, and Revilla Ramon Jolo.
To the Committee on Youth and Sports Development.
House Resolution 1153, directing the Committee on Basic Education and Culture, the Committee on the Welfare of Children, the Committee on Youth and Sports Development, the Committee on Public Order and Safety, and such other appropriate committees to conduct an inquiry into the shooting incident at San Jose National High School in Tacloban City by Representatives Joknos and Danya Ismula and Bagao.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1154, urging the House Committee on Youth and Sports and other appropriate House committees to conduct an inquiry into the deaths of 2025 Palarong Pamansa Most Valuable Player Rene Clert Baterbonia of Agusan del Sur and student athlete Divine Adili during a team building activity of the Ateneo Blue Eagles basketball team in Dipacolaw, Aurora by Representative Almario Chino Miguel.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1155, directing the Committees on Basic Education and Culture, Public Order and Safety, and the Welfare of Children of the House of Representatives to conduct an inquiry into the shooting incident at San Jose National High School in Tacloban City on 22 June 2026 by Representative Tiangco.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1156, directing the House through the Committee on Human Rights to conduct an investigation on the current whereabouts, security classification, and special treatment accorded to convicted criminal former Major General Jovito Palparan Jr. by Representatives Tino Elago and Co.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1157, directing the House through the Committee on Basic Education and Culture to conduct an inquiry into the recent shooting and other violent incidents in schools by Representatives Tino Elago and Co.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1158, expressing strong support for a coordinated, well-funded, and sustained national recovery and development framework for Mindanao in light of the 08 June 2028 magnitude 7-point earthquake, and urging the national government to ensure the immediate availability and release of adequate funds for relief, early recovery, rehabilitation, and long-term reconstruction by Representative Banyas Nograles.
The Committee on Disaster Resilience.
House Resolution 1159, directing the Committee on Public Order and Safety to evaluate the guidelines on responsible gun ownership, firearms control, and accountability mechanisms amidst the school shooting incidents and the threat of mass school shooting in Leyte by Representative Lazatin.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1160, urging the immediate congressional review of the Real Property Valuation and Assessment Reform Act by Representative Abalos.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1161, urging the House through the Office of the Speaker and the appropriate committees to establish an annual Science in Congress Day to strengthen evidence-based legislation, promote scientific literacy, and enhance engagement between the legislature and the scientific community by Representative Poe.
To the Committee on Science and Technology.
House Resolution 1162, directing the appropriate House committees to conduct an inquiry to identify policy gaps regarding the provision of ample protections to students in Philippine educational institutions by Representative Benitez Alfredo.
The Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1163, urging the appropriate committee to conduct an inquiry into the tragic school shooting incident in Tacloban City by Representative Roman.
The Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1164, urging the House to conduct an immediate investigation on the illegal shipments of 235 containers of hazardous electronic and plastic waste, or e-waste, from the United States to Subic Bay Free Zone of the Philippines by Representatives Co. Elago and Tino.
The Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1165, directing the appropriate House committee to conduct an inquiry into the recent incidents of school violence in the Philippines by Representative Legaspi.
The Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1166, directing the Committee on Agriculture and Food to conduct an inquiry in aid of legislation on the state of Philippine ube industry by Representative Legaspi.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1169, urging the House to resume the flood control investigation and conduct an inquiry on the implementation of projects of the DPWH through the appropriate committees by Representative Leviste.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1170, directing the appropriate committee of the House to conduct an inquiry into the existing security policies, emergency response protocols, and the adequacy of funding for school safety measures in public schools nationwide in light of the recent school safety incidents and threats by Representative Recto.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1171, congratulating and commending Christopher Emmanuel F. Mendez from Santa Maria, Bulacan for his outstanding performance in the 2026 National Formosa Cup and Asian Invitational Karate-Do Championships held in Tayuan by Representative Plato.
The Committee on Youth and Sports Development.
House Resolution 1172 urging the DepEd, the CHED, LGUs, and all educational institutions to strengthen the implementation of school security protocols, the Anti-Bullying Act of 2013, and school-based counseling and mental health interventions to ensure the safety, protection, and well-being of all students. By Representative Hernandez Chariz-An.
To the Committee on Basic Education, Culture, and the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Resolution 1173 urging the DSWD, the DepEd, the CHED, and LGUs to conduct regular awareness campaigns, training programs, and capacity-building activities for students, parents, teachers, and school personnel on child protection, bullying prevention, mental health awareness, positive discipline, and values formation among learners. By Representative Hernandez Chariz-An.
To the Committee on Basic Education, Culture, Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Resolution 1174 urging the MINDA, DOTR, DTI, Philippine Ports Authority, and BOC in coordination with the Governor Generoso Davao Oriental to conduct a feasibility study to enter into a memorandum of understanding and or a sister port agreement between the fish port in Montserrat, Governor Generoso Davao Oriental, and the port of Mayangas in Indonesia, consistent with the Brunei Darussalam Indonesia Malaysia Philippines East ASEAN Growth Area Vision 2035 by Representative Almario Chino Miguel.
To the Special Committee on ASEAN Affairs. Okay, 1 month. We'll continue. Section will have House Resolution 1174. House Resolution 1174 referred to the Special Committee on East Asian or ASEAN Growth Area.
House Resolution 1175 urging the DTI and the FA to exercise its constitutional mandate to promote the right of information and meaningful public participation by requesting the disclosure of the complete Boston Consulting Group report that served as the basis for the formulation of the ASEAN Digital Economy Framework Agreement and to undertake an independent assessment of the agreement. By Representatives Sendanya, Docno, Ismula, and Bagao.
To the Special Committee on ASEAN Affairs.
House Resolution 1176, commending Scout Chris Lawrence Fabian for his extraordinary heroism and supreme sacrifice during the shooting incident at San Jose National High School in Tacloban City, Leyte, and expressing the deepest sympathies and condolences of the House to his bereaved family. By Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdez Andrew Julian, and Asidre.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1177, calling for an investigation into the potential unconstitutionality of the CHED's draft policy, standards, and guidelines for the reframed general education curriculum component. By Representative San Fernando.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1178, commending Filipino tennis star Alex Ayala for her outstanding achievements in international tennis. By Representative Hernandez Chariz-An.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1179, commending and congratulating Filipino tennis star Alex Ayala for her historic performance at the 2026 Wimbledon Championships, recognizing her invaluable contribution to Philippine sports and expressing the profound pride and gratitude of the House. By Representative Del Mar.
To the Committee on the Rules.
House Resolution 1180, recognizing the outstanding achievements of Alex Ayala in international tennis, commending her for proudly showcasing the Filipino identity through the Sampaguita, designating her as the Honorary Sampaguita Goodwill Ambassador of the House and promoting greater national appreciation of the Sampaguita as the national flower of the Philippines, and the historic contribution of San Pedro City, Laguna to the country's Sampaguita heritage, by Representative Matibag.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1181, directing the Committee on Trade and Industry to conduct an inquiry on the imposition of convenience fees or surcharges on credit card payments for tuition and other educational services in possible violation of DTI Department Administrative Order Number 21-03, Series of 2021, and the Consumer Act of the Philippines, by Representative Matibag.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1182, congratulating and commending the Philippine National Youth Archery Team for winning 30 medals, including 13 gold medals, 10 silver medals, and 7 bronze medals at the 2026 Singapore Archery Youth Championships, by Representative D. Faustino Michael Carlos.
To the Committee on Youth and Sports Development.
House Resolution 1183, congratulating and commending skateboarding prodigy 12-year-old Mazel Paris Alegado for winning double gold medal at the prestigious 31st Mystic SK8 Cup in Czech Republic, by Representative D. Faustino Michael Carlos.
To the Committee on Youth and Sports Development.
House Resolution 1187, congratulating and commending Alex Ayala for her historic performance at the 2026 Wimbledon Championships, bringing honor, pride, and distinction to the Philippines, by Representative Plato.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1188, congratulating Alex Ayala for her gallant display of skill during the women's singles match at the Wimbledon Tennis Championships held in June and July 2026 in England, by Representative Co Elisa.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1189, urging the Committee on Energy to conduct an investigation into the reported overbilling, alleged incorrect meter readings, and high electricity rates of the Meralco, by Representatives Elago, Co, and Tino.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1190, resolution commending and congratulating Ms. Alexandra Alex Maniego Ayala for her historic breakthrough as the first Filipino to advance to the round of 16 in a Grand Slam singles tournament at the 2026 Wimbledon Championships, by Representatives D. Faustino, Marcos, and Libanan.
To the Committee on Rules.
Messages from the Senate. Message dated June 3, 2026, informing the House that on even 8, the Senate elected the following officers: Senator Gatchalian as Senate President pro tempore and Acting Senate President, Senator Subiri as Chairperson of the Committee on Rules, Attorney Bantug as Secretary of the Senate, and Police Major Corpus as Sergeant at Arms.
To the Committee on Rules.
Message dated June 8, 2026, informing the House that on June 3, 2026, the Senate adopted Senate Concurrent Resolution 10, providing for the adjournment sine die of the first regular session of the 20th Congress of the Philippines, not later than 12 o'clock midnight, Wednesday, June 3, 2026, in which it requests the concurrence of the House of Representatives.
To the Committee on Rules.
Message dated June 17, 2026, informing the House that on even date, the Senate elected the following officers: Senator Gatchalian as Senate President, and Senator Soto as Senate President pro tempore.
To the Committee on Rules.
Message dated June 17, 2026, informing the House that on even date, the Senate passed Senate Bill 2092, declaring the waling-waling or Vanda sanderiana as the national orchid of the Philippines, in which it requests the concurrence of the House of Representatives.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
Message dated June 17, 2026, informing the House that on even date, the Senate passed the following bills: House Bill 6639, granting Philippine citizenship to Benny Francois Boatwright III, and House Bill 6644, granting Philippine citizenship to Matthew James Ramos.
To the Committee on Rules.
Message dated June 17, 2026, informing the House that on even date, the Senate approved the Conference Committee report on the disagreeing provisions of Senate Bill 1894 and House Bill 8476, enhancing the Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Act.
To the Committee on the Rules.
Communications. Letters dated June 3, 4, 8, 11, 15, and 19, 2026 of the BSB Bank Officer 6, Office of the General Counsel and Legal Services, transmitting to the House duly certified copies of certain BSP issuances.
To the Committee on Banks and Financial Intermediaries.
Letters dated May 19, 2026 of the Office of the President, Acting Executive Secretary, transmitting 2 original copies of each of the following Republic Acts: RA 12318, granting Philippine citizenship to Maudo Diouf, and RA 12319, granting Philippine citizenship to Elizabeth Janet Means.
To the Archives.
Letter dated May 26, 2026 of the Office of the President, Acting Executive Secretary, transmitting two original copies of Republic Act Number 12320, declaring the month of April of every year as the Philippine Veterans Month, which was signed by President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr.
To the archives.
Report dated June 18, 2026 of the Honorable House Secretary General on enrolled copies of the consolidated version of Senate Bill 1937 and House Bill 4745, institutionalizing support for public basic education schools in geographically isolated and disadvantaged areas and underserved communities, which were returned to the Senate on even date and to be transmitted to the Office of the President for His Excellency's consideration and signature, pursuant to Section 18H, Rule 6 of the Rules of the House of Representatives. Subpoena duces tecum. Pursuant to Section 153, Rule 24 of the Rules of the House of Representatives, transmitting the subpoenas duces tecum issued by the Office of the Ombudsman for the following: FF-C-APR-26-0285 and FF-C-APR-26-0290, dated May 7, 2026, issued by the Director, Office of the Ombudsman. FF-C-APR-26-0337, issued by the Assistant Ombudsman, PAMO 2, Chairperson, Special Panel of Investigators, Office of the Ombudsman. FF-C-APR-26-0339, issued by the Assistant Ombudsman, PAMO 2, Chairperson, Special Panel of Investigators, Office of the Ombudsman. FF-C-APR-26-0370, dated May 25, 2026, issued by the Director for Office of the Ombudsman. FF-C-AUG-25-0069, dated April 30, 2026, issued by the Office of the Ombudsman. FF-C-AUG-25-0069, dated April 30, 2026, issued by the Director General, Investigation Bureau, Field Investigation Office 2 of Office of the Ombudsman. FF-C-JAN-26-0036, dated May 6, 2026, issued by the Supervising Director, Office of the Ombudsman. FF-C-JAN-26-0039, dated April 6, 2026, issued by the Acting Director, General Investigation Bureau A, Office of the Ombudsman. FF-C-JAN-26-0076, dated May 4, 2026, issued by the Office of the Ombudsman. FF-C-FEB-26-0113, dated May 19, 2026, issued by the Director for Field Investigation Office, Office of the Ombudsman. FF-C-APR-26-0329, dated May 25, issued by the Assistant Ombudsman, PAMO 2, Chairperson, Special Panel of Investigators, Office of the Ombudsman. FF-C-APR-26-0332, dated July 2, 2026, issued by the Office of the Ombudsman. And E-SB-26-CRM-0018 and E-SB-S6-CRM-0020, dated July 13, 2026, issued by the Deputy Special Prosecutor, Assistant Special Prosecutor 3, and Assistant Special Prosecutor 2, Office of the Ombudsman. Pursuant to Sections 155 and 156, Rule 24 of the Rules of the House of Representatives, transmitting the subpoena duces tecum dated April 30, 2026, issued by the Director, General Investigation Bureau-E, Field Investigation Office 2, Office of the Ombudsman, regarding FF-C-JAN-26-0055. Pursuant to Sections 155 and 156, Rule 24 of the Rules of the House of Representatives, transmitting the subpoena duces tecum dated April 30, 2026, issued by the Director, General Investigation Bureau-E, Field Investigation Office 2, Office of the Ombudsman, regarding FF-C-JAN-26-0070. Pursuant to Sections 155 and 156, Rule 24 of the Rules of the House of Representatives, transmitting the subpoena duces tecum dated June 9, 2026, issued by the Deputy Special Prosecutor and Acting Director, Assistant Special Prosecutor 3, regarding E-SB-26-CRM-0004 to 0006. Subpoena ad testificandum. pursuant to Section 153, Rule 24 of the Rules of the House of Representatives, transmitting the subpoena ad testificandum dated May 28, 2026, issued by the Office of the Ombudsman regarding FF-C-APR-26-0370. Committee reports. Committee Report Number 446, submitted by the Committees on Health and Appropriations on House Bill 9729. Committee Report Number 447, submitted by the Committees on Economic Affairs and Trade and Industry on House Resolution 63. Committee Report Number 448, submitted by the Committees on Higher and Technical Education and Appropriations on House Bill 9797. Committee Report Numbers 449, 450, and 451, submitted by the Committees on Transportation and Appropriations on House Bill Numbers 6191, 9798, 8320, respectively. Committee Report Numbers 452 and 453, submitted by Committee on Overseas Workers Affairs on House Bill Numbers 9085 and 9086. Committee Report Numbers 454 and 489, submitted by the Committee on Higher and Technical Education on House Bill Number 9812 and House Resolution 1186. Committee Report Numbers 455 to 460 and 468, submitted by the Committees on Higher and Technical Education and Appropriations on House Bill Numbers 9864 to 9866, 9886, 9900, 9901, and 9931, respectively. Committee Report Numbers 461 to 467, submitted by the Committees on Civil Service and Professional Regulation and Appropriations on House Resolution 1143, House Bill Numbers 9908 to 9912, and 9914, respectively. Committee Report Numbers 469, 470, 472, 485, 490, 494, 495, 496, 497, 515 to 519, and 521. Submitted by the Committee on Legislative Franchises on House Bill Numbers 9957, 9958, 9968, 10034, 10065, 10141, 10142, 10143, 10144, 10207 to 10211, and 10235, respectively. Committee Report Numbers 471, 473, 474, 492, and 493, submitted by the Committee on Basic Education and Culture on House Resolution Numbers 1167, 1168, 1205, and House Bill Numbers 9970 and 10134, respectively. Committee Report Numbers 475 to 484, 499 to 513, submitted by the Committee on Local Government on House Bill Numbers 10018 to 10025, 10027, 2010, 10173 to 10187, respectively. Committee Report Number 486, submitted by the Committees on Public Works and Highways and Appropriations on House Bill Number 10037. Committee Report Number 487 and 488, submitted by the Committee on Cooperatives Development on House Resolution Numbers 1184 and 1185. Committee Report Number 491, submitted by the Committee on Justice on House Bill 10098. Committee Report Numbers 498 and 514, submitted by the Committee on Sustainable Development Goals on House Resolution Numbers 1213 and 1214. Committee Report Number 520, submitted by the Committee on Natural Resources on House Bill Number 10214.
Thank you, Secretary General. Finally, the aforementioned committee reports are referred to the Committee on Rules. Majority Leader. Finally,
Mr. Speaker, may we request to acknowledge the guests from Co-op NATCO party list, Representative Filemon M. Espares. They are cooperative leaders from Visayas and Mindanao, Doc Mylene Gocon, Ray Christopher Montoro, Benilde Maningo, Jocelyn Mayo, Jocelyn Fiel, Happy Elani Aguilar, Estrelita Yaun, Althea Laboratorio, Attorney Dexter Kim Patron, Rolly Daet, Marlon Magno, Teresita Argel, Ahmad Giovanni Mustafa, Luz Viminda Leopardas, Cleofe Abenyon, and Attorney Krisha Madeline Buwan.
thank you, Majority Leader. on behalf of Speaker Faustino Bojidi III, maayong hapon kinyong tanan, ug maayong pag-abot diri sa House of Representatives. Welcome to the House of Representatives. Maayong pag-abot the guests of Congressman Filimon M. Espares, co-op NATCO Party List. Salamat. Majority Leader, please.
Mr. Speaker, I move to consider bills under the calendar of business for Thursday and Friday.
Please proceed.
Mr. Speaker, pursuant to our rules, I move for the omnibus consideration of the following local bills. House Bill number 9452 under Committee Report 337, House Bill number 9453 under Committee Report 338, House Bill number 9467 under Committee Report 354, House Bill number 9479 under Committee Report 357, House Bill number 9480 under Committee Report 358, House Bill number 9481 under Committee Report 359, House Bill number 9482 under Committee Report 360, House Bill number 9483 under Committee Report 361, House Bill number 9484 under Committee Report 362, House Bill number 9485 under Committee Report 363, House Bill number 9486 under Committee Report 364, House Bill number 9487 under Committee Report 365, House Bill number 9508 under Committee Report 366, House Bill number 9509 under Committee Report 367, House Bill number 95100 under Committee Report 368, House Bill number 9511 under Committee Report 369, House Bill number 9512 under Committee Report 370, House Bill number 9514 under Committee Report 371, House Bill number 9515 under Committee Report 372, House Bill number 1670 under Committee Report 373, House Bill number 1671 under Committee Report 374, House Bill number 1673 under Committee Report 375, House Bill number 9516 under Committee Report 376, House Bill number 9517 under Committee Report 377, House Bill number 9518 under Committee Report 378, House Bill number 9519 under Committee Report 379, House Bill number 9520 under Committee Report 380, House Bill number 9523 under Committee Report 381, House Bill number 9524 under Committee Report 382, House Bill number 9525 under Committee Report 383, House Bill number 9526 under Committee Report 384, House Bill number 9527 under Committee Report 385, House Bill number 9528 under Committee Report 386, House Bill number 9529 under Committee Report 387, House Bill number 9530 under Committee Report 388, House Bill number 9531 under Committee Report 389, House Bill number 9533 under Committee Report 391, House Bill number 9534 under Committee Report 392, House Bill number 9535 under Committee Report 393, House Bill number 9536 under Committee Report 394, House Bill number 9537 under Committee Report 395, House Bill number 9538 under Committee Report 396, House Bill number 9539 under Committee Report 397, House Bill number 9540 under Committee Report 398, House Bill number 9541 under Committee Report 399, House Bill number 9542 under Committee Report 400, House Bill number 9543 under Committee Report 401, House Bill number 9544 under Committee Report 402, House Bill number 9545 under Committee Report 403, House Bill number 9546 under Committee Report 404, House Bill 9547 under Committee Report 405, House Bill number 9548 under Committee Report 406, House Bill number 9549 under Committee Report 407, House Bill number 9550 under Committee Report 408. House Bill number 9551 under Committee Report 409. House Bill 9552 under Committee Report 410. House Bill 9553 under Committee Report 411. House Bill 9554 under Committee Report 412. House Bill 9565 under Committee Report 414. House Bill 9568 under Committee Report 415. House Bill 9569 under Committee Report 416.
You, Majority Leader. Make your motion, Majority Leader, please.
For this purpose, Mr. Speaker, may I request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bills.
Thank you, Majority Leader. Secretary General, please proceed.
House Bill 9452, an act converting the Extension Office of the Land Transportation Office located in the municipality of Cabagan, province of Isabela, into a regular district office to be known as the LTO District Office of Cabagan, Isabela, and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill number 9453, an act establishing a land transportation office licensing center, classification A in the city of Pasig, Metro Manila, and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill 9467, an act converting the Samar National School of Arts and Trade in the municipality of Taft, province of Eastern Samar, into a polytechnic institution to be known as the Eastern Samar Polytechnic Institute, and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill 9479, an act declaring Lake Apo, located in Barangay Ginoyoran, city of Valencia, province of Bukidnon, as an ecotourism zone. House Bill 9480, an act declaring Jordan Waterfalls, located in Barangay Gethsemane, Bayugan City, province of Agusin del Sur, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9481, an act declaring Binadlan Falls, located in Barangay Biao, municipality of Binalbagan, province of Negros Occidental, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9482, an act declaring the Lake Himbang, located in the municipality of Talacogon, province of Agusin del Sur, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9483, an act declaring Managong Waterfalls, located in Barangay Padiyay, municipality of Sibagat, province of Agusin del Sur, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9484, an act declaring Mount Anahawon, located in Barangay Banlag, city of Valencia, province of Bukidnon, as an ecotourism zone. House Bill 9485, an act declaring Sitio Timoga, located in Barangay Buruun, city of Iligan, province of Lanao del Norte, as an ecotourism zone. House Bill 9486, an act declaring Naruron Falls, located in Barangay Oyao, municipality of Dupax del Norte, province of Nueva Vizcaya, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9487, an act declaring La Mesa Dam Eco Park, located in Barangay Fairview, Quezon City, as a tourism destination. House Bill 9508, an act declaring Barangay San Miguel in the municipality of Etchague, province of Isabela, as an ecotourism zone. House Bill 9509, an act declaring the Macahambus Gorge in its immediate environs, located in Barangay Lumbia, city of Cagayan de Oro, province of Misamis Oriental, as an ecotourism zone. House Bill 9510, an act declaring the immediate environs of Our Lady of Candelaria Parish Church, located in the municipality of Silang, province of Cavite, as a tourism destination. House Bill 9511, an act identifying tourism development areas in the province of Isabela, mandating support for tourism development and creating the Isabela Tourism Council. House Bill 9512, an act distinguishing the Dao tree, located within a secondary forest in the Integrated Forest Management Agreement area of the E. Pelaez Ranch in Bayombong, Barangay Cugman, Cagayan de Oro City, as the Cagayan de Oro Heritage Tree, and declaring it as a tourist attraction. House Bill 9514, an act declaring Igbalalay Falls, located in Barangay Balubal, Cagayan de Oro City, province of Misamis Oriental, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9515, an act declaring Mount Arayat, located along the borders of the municipalities of Arayat and Magalang, province of Pampanga, as an ecotourism destination. House Bill 1670, an act declaring the municipality of San Andres, province of Romblon, a tourism development area. House Bill 1671, an act declaring the municipality of Santa Fe, province of Romblon, a tourism destination. House Bill 1673, an act declaring the Suba Cove, located in barangays San Roque, Mangansag, and Mabini, municipality of Corcuera, province of Romblon, an ecotourism destination. And House Bill 9516, an act declaring the immediate environs of Sultan Haji Hassan al-Bolkiah Masjid, also known as the Grand Mosque of Cotabato, located in Barangay Kalanganan, Cotabato City, as a tourism destination. House Bill 9517, an act declaring Mount Canlandog, located in Barangay Canlandog, municipality of Murcia, province of Negros Occidental, as an ecotourism zone. House Bill 9518, an act declaring Lulugayan Falls, located in the municipality of Calbiga, province of Samar, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9519, an act declaring Sagumata Falls, located in Barangay Lourdes, City of Valencia, province of Bukidnon, as an ecotourism destination. House Bill 9520, an act declaring the Paraiso T. Caribkib, located in Sitio Dramuangan, Barangay Caribkib, municipality of Bana, province of Ilocos Norte, as an ecotourism destination. House Bill 9523, an act declaring Sohoton Caves and Natural Bridge, located in the municipality of Basay, province of Samar, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9524, an act declaring Bolutohan Cave, located in Barangay Indahag, Cagayan de Oro City, province of Misamis Oriental, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9525, an act declaring Calavera Cave, located in Barangay Indahag, Cagayan de Oro City, province of Misamis Oriental, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9526, an act declaring Huluga Caves 1 and 2, located in Barangay Indahag, Cagayan de Oro City, province of Misamis Oriental, as ecotourism sites. House Bill 9527, an act declaring Kalapat Cave, located in Barangay Dansolihon, Cagayan de Oro City, province of Misamis Oriental, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9528, an act declaring Pilis Falls, located in Barangay Palili, municipality of Samal, province of Bataan, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9529, an act declaring Barangay Tala in the municipality of Orani, province of Bataan, as an ecotourism zone. House Bill 9530, an act declaring the Islas de Gigantes, located in the municipality of Carles, province of Iloilo, as an ecotourism zone. House Bill 9531, an act declaring the Tambaliza Island in the municipality of Concepcion, province of Iloilo, as an ecotourism zone. House Bill 9533, an act declaring Birhen Falls, located in Barangay Dansolihon, Cagayan de Oro City, province of Misamis Oriental, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9534, an act declaring the immediate environs of the St. Matthias Parish Church, located in the municipality of Tumaunini, province of Isabela, as a tourism destination. House Bill 9535, an act declaring Migtalahid Falls, located in Barangay Dansolihon, Cagayan de Oro City, province of Misamis Oriental, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9536, an act declaring the immediate environs of the diocesan shrine of St. John the Baptist Church, also known as Taong Putik Dambana ni San Juan Bautista, located in Barangay Bibiklat, municipality of Aliaga, province of Nueva Ecija, as a tourism destination. House Bill 9537, an act declaring Migtugsok Falls, located in Barangay F.S. Catanico, Cagayan de Oro City, province of Misamis Oriental, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9538, an act declaring the immediate environs of the Immaculate Conception Church, Parish Church, located in the municipality of Nampikuan, province of Nueva Ecija, as a tourism destination. House Bill 9539, an act declaring Ulob Balongkot Falls, located in Barangay Dansolihon, Cagayan de Oro City, province of Misamis Oriental, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9540, an act declaring Pinandagatan Falls, located in Barangay New Tubigon, municipality of Sibagat, province of Agusan del Sur, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9541, an act declaring Tugonan Waterfalls, located in Barangay San Lorenzo, municipality of Prosperidad, province of Agusan del Sur, as an ecotourism site. House Bill 9542, an act declaring the immediate environs of the St. Martin of Tours Parish Church, located in Barangay Poblacion, municipality of Pacawe, province of Bulacan, as a tourism destination. House Bill 9543, an act declaring Barangay Nampantao in the municipality of San Francisco, province of Southern Leyte, as an ecotourism zone. House Bill 9544, an act declaring Malamawi Island in the city of Isabela, province of Basilan, as an ecotourism zone. House Bill 9545, an act declaring Lampinigan Island in the city of Isabela, province of Basilan, as an ecotourism zone. House Bill 9546, an act declaring the Malasi Tree Park and Wildlife Sanctuary, located in Barangay San Antonio, municipality of Cabagan, province of Isabela, as an ecotourism zone. House Bill 9547, an act declaring the immediate environs of the San Pablo Church, located in the municipality of San Pablo, province of Isabela, as a tourism destination. House Bill 9548, an act declaring the innovative tissue culture laboratory for ornamental plants, also known as the IL-AB Garden City Project, located in Barangay Santa Cruz, municipality of Guiguinto, province of Bulacan, as a tourism site. House Bill 9549, an act declaring the Shrine of the Battle of Cacarong de Sili, located in Barangay Real de Cacarong, municipality of Pandi, province of Bulacan, as a tourism site. House Bill 9550, an act declaring the municipality of Santa Elena, province of Camarines Norte, as a tourism development area. House Bill 9551, an act declaring the municipality of Capalonga, province of Camarines Norte, as a tourism development site. House Bill 9552, an act declaring the municipality of Jose Panganiban, province of Camarines Norte, as a tourism development area. House Bill 9553, an act declaring the Bagakay Point Lighthouse, located in the municipality of Liloan, province of Cebu, as a tourism destination. House Bill 9554, an act declaring the Santiago Public Beach, located in the municipality of San Francisco, Camotes Islands, province of Cebu, as a tourism destination. House Bill 9565, an act changing the name of Samar National Pilot Opportunity School of Agriculture in the municipality of San Policarpio, province of Eastern Samar, to San Policarpio National High School of Agriculture. House Bill 9568, an act declaring Diket Falls, located in the municipality of Umingan, province of Pangasinan, as a tourism destination. House Bill 9569, an act declaring Pinsal Falls, located in the municipality of San Nicolas, province of Pangasinan, as a tourism destination.
Maraming salamat, Secretary General. Majority Leader, please. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move to open the period of sponsorship and debate and that the respective explanatory notes be considered as a sponsorship of the said measures.
Motion to, is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Please proceed.
Mr. Speaker, there being no member who wishes to interpolate on the said measures, I move to close the period of sponsorship and debate.
Is there an objection? The chair hears none. Motion is approved. As stated, please proceed.
Mr. Speaker, I move to open the period of amendments and approve the committee amendments, if any, as contained in the respective committee reports of the aforementioned bills.
Is there any objection? Chair hears none. The motion is approved. Proceed.
Mr. Speaker, there being no individual amendments, I move to close the period of amendments.
Is there an objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. The closure of the period of amendments. Please proceed, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move to vote on second reading the aforementioned House bills.
There's a motion to approve. To approve on second reading House bill as aforementioned, as stated. All those who say in favor say aye. Aye. All those against say nay. The ayes have it. The House bills and joint resolutions as stated hereby approved on second reading. Majority Leader. Majority Leader.
We move to suspend, Mr. Speaker, for a few minutes.
Session suspended. Thank you. Session resume. Majority Leader, please.
Mr. Speaker, I move to suspend session until tomorrow, July 29 at 3 p.m.
Thank you. Thank you, Majority Leader. Session is hereby suspended until July 29 at 3 p.m. Daghang salamat. Ay.
Di ka na.